All right. Big ups to everybody out there in the Snortex. I think we have to have a little bit of a conversation about what happened yesterday with DSP. Of course, the DMs were leaked from Andy Worski over on Kino Casino. We're not really going to take too much of a look at them, but the first thing we are going to do is watch the clip of the actual leaking of the DMs. And of course, Phil absolutely handled it like a mature adult and didn't crash out about it or anything. So therefore, that's totally not the very next video that we're going to watch. But we have to start from the beginning, of course. Big ups. I'm glad you're all here. Let's do this.
Okay. DSP is playing Super Mario Sunshine, and he's demanding that Kick pay in order. Like, listen to this. Listen to this.
Okay.
Orange Kush says, you know Kick carries your whole stream? No. This week particularly, Kick has not carried anything. Kick has barely contributed, which is why it's an insanely slow week on Kick. No subs. Where's the kicks?
Now, guys,
If you want to talk
where
shit,
are the kicks? If you want to talk shit, you have to pay me. Give me money or you're gonna get banned.
Ash, did you see?
It's so base that they all hate him and won't give him a fucking penny.
Last night.
Big ups to Chill Spooky for the super chat. Before I even showed up, let's get our shit together here. And Chiba, thanks for being a member for 14 months. Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday to everybody. Let's get a Begamon card up there on the screen for Chill Spooky for the super chat that happened a while ago. Appreciate you.
Someone from Kick called Felted Donator or something was throwing 1 pennies at him, right? And then at the end, he's like yelling at him. He goes, "No, I said no. I'm not adding it. It has to be $1 or more."
I'm not counting them up.
And then
I won't count them. It's impossible.
He goes,
"What?
Well, I gave 109 kicks, so that's like $1." He's like, "I'm not adding it." He wouldn't add the $1 to the goal.
5150 home for the sick for a packet up says he was definitely thinking of LTG while throwing that chocolate.
Yeah.
ABC Highlight Pie says Mr. Morrow could eat a century egg flavored cookie at Gideon's and he'd still give it a 6.5 out of 10. Fair and balanced.
We're not going to watch the whole clip. This is from the channel. I think it's called Is it Breaking Bag or did I get this? Is this Breaking Bag? I don't remember what channel I pulled this clip from. But what we want to do is we really just want to get to the DMs, which I believe is here. I just don't remember where exactly.
right now. Doesn't matter how you do it. Doesn't matter.
Crazy Cat, thanks for being a member for 17 months. Him not counting those pennies was fucking hilarious. I would think he would count them.
Binders.
So I've tried to.
Why not?
Here we go.
Oh, buddy.
I'm
Go
looking
ahead.
right
Go
now.
ahead. Go
I'm looking
ahead.
right now.
Show it. Show it. Fuck him. Fuck him.
There you go. There you go.
Oh. Oh, so he did. Oh, so he did.
Now, I'm positive that since I wasn't able to be here yesterday, that I am the last person in the Snortex to report on this. So we're not going to read it word for word. I just don't think that it's necessary. I think that we've all seen it. I think that we've all read it, you know. Well, I know it's weird about the pennies thing because normally, I don't know, you would think he would. It's so weird. Like he flip-flops. Like sometimes he is desperate and sometimes he isn't desperate. Remember the one time he got the Argentinian subs and he decided that instead of $2, they were worth like $30 and he added it to the fucking King's tax or whatever. He just does whatever the fuck he wants to whenever the fuck he wants to do it. Like that is an absolute fact. Good Lord, I was even running late today and don't have my shit together. We're gonna get through this.
Did DM you.
So he DM'd me before on what?
Seen the screen cap, but not the whole clip here. Okay, well here we'll go through it. There's not too much really left, but we'll play the whole thing here. And then what we're gonna do is, of course, we're gonna get the reaction. We have a really funny Snort Burnell clip that we're gonna go to next.
Day was that? March 4th, 2025.
Oh,
I went to Cuba. I was in Cuba for a week, right?
yeah.
And I didn't reply to him. Then the whole King Snake arc happened, okay? And then this is what he, okay, now, Folks,
So what this
read
is
this DM and let me know what happened.
He wants to become a part of the quartering arc. Okay, that's what.
Or so he wanted to back in April. And it says, "Hey Andy, trying to help. It seems Jeremy had your original YouTube channel rebanned without you knowing, and used this as the basis to likely have bots banned the Clips channel. I think it's supposed to be to have bots ban the Clips channel. Drinking is a hell of a drug. YouTube is mostly run by bots now, so they will falsely ban stuff. Jesus Christ, dude, quit drinking stuff a lot if it meets certain criteria. Okay, you can spell criteria, but not like spell. I digress. Oh my God. If your original channel got rebanned, that's not a word that. This isn't even a thing. You know, listen. Cat needs to just take his phone and put some fucking parental controls on this shit. Anyway, blah, 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 blah. Fucking just sheer retardedness. So check out the timestamp, though, on that second message. Look up here at hope you had a great vacation and a safe trip home. This is right before their breakup up here at the top of the screen. Hope you had a great vacation and a safe trip home. 5:52 a.m. 5:52 a.m. Then he comes back a year later, 13 months later, like a broken heart little girl who can't let it go. And then look at the timestamp on the bottom of the other one. I think it's 3:53 or 3:52. I don't know. My eyes aren't what they used to be 25 years ago. Yeah, 4. So 5 o'clock in the morning, nearly 6 o'clock in the morning, and then 4 o'clock in the morning. And this was just a few months ago. Ain't this when you're supposed to be in bed with your wife? That you just can't, you got to spend, so much time with. You spend time all the time. So.
It is. And he was DMing me like crazy.
I'll post it on X.
Like,
sure.
All sorts of fucking DMs that I'm not going to leak, but this is just proof he actually did reach out to us after all this fucking shit. He's a liar. He's totally full of shit. And he forced
movie sign. Big ups. I appreciate the 5. Big ups. I'm pulling. One of us pulled the Asmongold card here. I was just watching some of his videos. Dear Lord, you can almost smell the gin from those messages. I mean, honestly, if the timestamps didn't give them away, they rebanned. You mean they banned the channel again? Like, English, motherfucker, do you speak it? Charlie, big ups. I also appreciate the 5. On Duty's live stream, he said he went on a bunch of websites and changed the info on Phil's condo on Redfin. The photo is of a rundown house. Oh my God. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Dark Side regards. Big ups. I appreciate the 5 gifteds. That's pretty good.
honestly Andy's hand in this situation.
You keep lying about me and saying that.
Because he just keeps lying.
There it is.
Like, there you go.
Well, if we think back to the clip a few days ago, which I decided not to grab because, again, we've all, seen this and heard this by now. Someone asked him if he was trying to reach out to the casino. And his answer was, I'm not working with Keno Casino. And I think we've already talked about this, and I'm sure everybody else has too, ad nauseum pretty much at this point. But he's dodging these questions and not answering them head on, or he's making some other point and then answering. Some of these people are sending super chats and talking to him about, you're a liar and the DMs were leaked, and we'll get to King Snake 2026 here in a second. But it's just like he's dodging the questions, or, when he's reading these messages, it's just like he's not even reading them correctly. He's reading like what he wants to read and then argues a point that he fucking invented. It's like, what in the fuck are you doing?
So Phil did reach out, and there's a lot more,
Okay, there you go.
There you go, Phil. So you're exposed again as a liar, Phil. And by the way,
after he was just trying to talk about, remember, he's been trying to prove that there's no, how do we say, shenanigans with the beloved, coveted God pack. And now almost, I think it was like immediately the next day, got called out as a liar. And, he's not trying to reach out to Keno Casino and not trying to do anything with Keno. And here we are. And also, those are the messages that he sent to Andy have a thought to yourself for a second here. What must he be sending PPP? I don't know if we'll ever get to know that or not, but it's got to be way more dented than whatever he sent Andy. Because he's not just messaging one of them.
Hey, Phil won't leak the DMs with me because he actually looks fucking crazy, because he is fucking crazy, right? So it is what it is.
So there you guys go. Fuck.
And I'm glad that PPP is not smart enough to leak those DMs, because here's the thing. Now that Andy did show his, I don't know whether or not Phil will reach out again, but if PPP just kind of keeps those to himself for a little bit longer, there's a chance we may get more. We know that he doubles back to everybody. We know that he tried to double back to Stuttering Craig from Side Scrollers. He's tried to double back to Asmongold. He's tried to double back to Keemstar. He's tried to double back to Boogie and, everybody else and the people that we don't even know. I'm sure. I mean, imagine of all the people that we know that he is reaching out to, it's like the iceberg thing. For the 10% you can see above the water, there's 90% underneath the water that you can't. So who knows what the fuck? He's up all night messaging people. I don't know who. I don't know why, but I know he is.
Fucking fuck DSP.
Self-fulfill.
There you go. You could screenshot it, post it, do whatever the fuck you want with it. There you go. I think he had unblocked me at some point, probably.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
we have
beautiful.
bad blood. He said that after King Snake. He just got debunked.
April 12th. Wasn't he calling us drama merchants and mongers?
Oh, yeah.
And bad.
Oh, yeah.
So why is he DMing me?
I know.
That's why Ash isn't dropping it yet. He wants more. Well, we know that he's pretty smart. I mean, honestly, now that all this is happening, no, don't leak him now. Wait another year. See what else he does. Because if we notice what was starting to happen in April, well, let's think about what happened in May. The trading cards. But what happened right before the trading cards? Dude was getting pretty hard up for the Do-Re-Mi. So, funny. Money was down again. Didn't know what to do. He did that awful 3 or 4 part react to the quartering. He tried to get in on all that, reaching out. And that's when he was reaching out to Keno Casino. And then right after that, all this trading card bullshit and nonsense started. And then ever since then, hasn't wanted to do anything with anybody. He doesn't really want to work with anybody. He just starts looking around when the money's dropping. But then he got popped talking to that one chick, that Grace, whatever her name was. So we know again the money's dropping. This dude is faking them tips fucking left and right. I really wouldn't be surprised at this point if almost every fucking Anon tip is completely fucking fake. I don't know. I'm just speculating, but...
All right. Because he saw how hot that story was. And he wanted to be a part of it. He wanted to make it all about him. And have that whole arc be centered around him. I'm not kidding. This was his master plan. He had DMs with Jeremy. He was trying to sell to me. I have all these DMs with Jer, drunk out of his mind, but you're going to have to accept me as your leader. Like, it was crazy. It was crazy.
Yeah.
It was crazy. He's like, I'm wiser and smarter and better than you. And you need to realize if you ever want to make money, you have to listen.
Maybe Quartering will leak DMs since Phil tried snaking him too. The problem with that is I think that everybody wants to see what Phil said to Jeremy, to Quartering, and to Ashton from Keno. Of course, everybody wants to know what Phil had to say, but Ashton might not want to reveal what he said back to Phil. Or on the other side of the coin, Jeremy might say, ooh, I've got something here that could really, fuck Phil. But you got to be careful because conversations and DMs, there's 2 people in there. So they might not want to. I think it would be shitty if the DMs got leaked, but whoever leaked them didn't show their side of the conversation. If you're going to do it, then you better show everything. But here's the thing. I don't know, Ashton never reveals whether or not he responds to Phil. He just says he's sent me crazy fucking messages because he's fucking crazy. If you see when Andy showed the DMs, Andy never responded. I mean, and why would you? I think Andy hates him more than PPP does. I'm not even entirely sure that PPP hates Phil. I think he just thinks he's a loser.
And that's actually what he's... It's like, okay, This is definitely going to get me to do what you want. Like, are you okay? Like, anyway.
So, guys, thank you for having me check. I thought that they were.
So that's pretty much it right there for that. That was the leak of the DMs. It really wasn't much, but here's the thing. Better than nothing. And more importantly, he's like, I'm not going to work with Kino Casino again. But you're trying though, sir. You're trying. It's just that no one will have you. And that's what's happening here. And that was from the channel called Breaking Beg. Pretty good channel.
With you, all right. Say, all right.
So what we're going to go to next is, I thought it would be better to grab a Snort Burnell clip. It doesn't go over everything because the whole rant, the whole long windy thing just goes on and on and on. So this gives us a nice little mix of like several things that happened yesterday, which I honestly think is better. Because honestly, I grabbed the Snort Hogan clip of his little crash out and it was a little clickbaity to me. Had to wait like 20 minutes to get to the good shit. So I don't like that. So let's wrap it up in about 20 minutes instead of like 40. And we will get him, of course, addressing the DM thing. Metal Gear Solid, or what was it? Was it, no, what was it? I don't remember what. It was some game. And then he shit on Iron Cuck again. Let's just watch.
I think I'd rather be a beggar than a Keemstar.
No, it's not the same two people funding all the games. That's a complete lie. Enjoy your ban.
Yeah, I don't even know at this point if it is two people.
Pack. 300 or 350 or 250, that's a pack. 300, that's a pack, okay?
Triple P, we call him Triple P, said he would leak the DMs when Phil stopped messaging him. Apparently, he's still messaging him. I don't know that he would ever, I don't know if he'll ever stop.
If someone does a $50 contribution all in one go, that's a pack. If someone does a $100 contribution in one go, not only do you get a bonus pack, but then also you get a pack of the ultra special premium cards, which right now is Shiny Treasure EX, the Japanese Pokemon set where every pack could be a god pack. So far, we haven't had any real hits in that set. It would be great to get some rips tonight in that set and see if we can get our first hit of the set, okay? So let's go. Let's get some support rolling. Right now, we have absolutely nothing. If you like the content, let's get support for it right now. Okay?
If me saying this is begging, then I guess I'm a beggar. And you know what? I think I'd rather be a beggar than a Keemstar.
No, it's not the same two people funding all the games. That's a complete lie. Enjoy your ban.
Yeah, a lot of the games aren't even being funded, so.
Fucking idiot.
Banned, 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 banned. Gone. Forever.
We obviously need some support tonight. We're at $20 for the entire night. We don't have a single sub. We haven't had a single person do kicks more than a single kick. We haven't had a membership. We haven't had a super chat of any significant size. Our biggest contribution, thankfully, was Jake with those jewels. We even had tiny tips tonight. So tonight, please, we've had this be the well-supported stream for how long? 3 weeks? That's why I played it so much.
Phil is acting exactly like a flaky dumped woman. Sorry, hey, I'm not a flaky dumped woman. If you wanna shit on flaky dumped women, I'm not one of those. I'm unoffended. Even if I was, I still wouldn't be offended, man. Free speech. I appreciate the 5. Did you see Phil's cope about being a puppet master? It legit hit Chris Chan levels of delusion, and they think they're married to Mewtwo.
That's why we've enjoyed it so much.
I don't know entirely what all of that means, but I do appreciate the super chat nonetheless. I'm sorry, I don't, if that's like Chris Chan stuff, I don't follow that, I'm sorry.
If you like Final Fantasy VI, please support the stream tonight, right now. When I come back, obviously I want to do shout-outs. I want to get towards our milestones here, all right?
What a horrible e-beggar. And he's demanding that his fans pay for all of his supplies. $120 tip from the person who says, I want to stay anonymous, but I always enjoy watching you play Final Fantasy VI, so keep on rocking in the free world. I had to lie about that.
I think it was Duty I was watching the other day who said that he wouldn't be surprised if, was it Duty? I think it was, who said that he wouldn't be surprised if Phil had like a little log of these messages to read. like so that they didn't like sound fake, so that like every anonymous tipper didn't have just like no message at all, or just a random, like, here's your money, king. And there might be something to that. I thought that was a really interesting thing that he said. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it was Duty. I don't remember if it was from his stream yesterday or the day before. But he said something about maybe he got people to like write like generic ass messages, or maybe he thought up some of them himself. And that's why when he gets a tip, it takes him a second, because he's like looking for a message to read, because he's got them like ready to go on a notepad or something like that. I don't know. There might be something to that. He should have AI write those for him. Perhaps he does. That sounds like way too much effort for Phil. He really needs these tips to be believable. I agree, it's borderline like too. But here's the thing, though. If we know anything about Phil, and we know quite a bit at this point, he will work too hard in the fucking wrong places. Like, you'll hear him say shit like, oh, I spent an hour and a half getting these animations, and they're just stupid fucking animations. And he worked like ridiculously hard on it.
Things because I had to protect my family. Right?
AI might be it. Yeah, he might use AI.
So everyone, let's get ready for pack rips. 3 pack rips of Lorcana and 1 of the Shiny Treasure EX. Now, guys, please, last minute, let's get a little bit more support. Let's get to
PC. Yeah, try me.
That was, I believe, from Wednesday night. So let's jump here. I believe this starts with Thursday here.
I need journalism difficulty.
Let's get this out of the way, because this will be a real quick one. This will be a nice one.
Yeah, this is it here.
This will be a good one. Professor Paul did a $5 super chat. And in a nutshell, he says, Indy has leaked your DMs. What the fuck? Okay.
Like how he spent 3 hours dialing in the RGB settings. And we've seen him sit and just fuck with something that does not require that amount of like time and attention. He will make the effort so he can sound successful. Like I say, I don't think he'd spend like hours on it. Or I think Duty also said this, he might delegate the work to somebody else. I think he said a name. I don't remember who the name was, but he said he might have a person or 2, maybe more, that he's like in cahoots with, that will like write these like messages for him so that they sound more legit. I have no idea. Some of them could be real. They could all be real. I don't know. Some of them just he never seems to get, never really gets like super excited, or I don't know. It just seems very weird when he gets these large amounts of money.
Allow me to explain something that I've explained to you a million times, and I have to explain it to you again because apparently people are very slow on the internet. Absolutely everything that happens is according to my plan.
Sure.
Absolutely everything is orchestrated by me for a reason. Okay? Do you really think that I would DM someone who already had threatened to leak DMs, not thinking that they would leak DMs? Do you not think that everything that I do is actually thought out nicely and according to an actual orchestrated plan?
Can you tell us what the plan is? I would love to know what the plan actually is. I know he elaborates and goes on to say that we're all too retarded and stupid to understand the complexities and undoubtedly, the subtle vicissitudes of the plan, I'm sure. But that wouldn't happen to be code for fuck, I don't have a plan, and this is all a big old bunch of bullshit. Here's a little snapshot again of the DMs. We're not gonna linger here. Again, if you wanna, this is a little bit more clearly than the shot I originally had. So if you do obviously want to pause it and, and get a peek at it, you can do that. It was just him trying to wiggle his way in back a few months ago when Kino was doing massive amounts of content about quartering. Is the plan in the room with us? I don't think so. I think you're more likely to find Elvis than you are to find that fucking plan.
I guess not. I guess people are really this dumb at this point. Because again, you just want to believe the meme that I'm a dummy. If I were a dummy, would I be right here doing what I'm doing, being successful?
Well, I don't know that I would call it successful, but I think the fact that you're still sitting here after 18 years when you've made millions of dollars, Yeah, I think that makes you pretty dumb.
Allowing this vortex to exist around me that I'm actually now starting to benefit from because people are so fucking stupid. Every single thing that happens is for a reason. And it's all working out well for Darkside Phil. That's all you need to worry about.
Then why are you trying to talk to Kino Casino? That doesn't make sense if everything's going so well for you.
Because you notice, I'm here making the content I want to make. I'm successful. I'm doing well for myself.
He's galaxy brained.
So who gives a shit about anyone else in the toxic environment around me? It's all...
Well, you shouldn't care, but you're doing way too much explaining. Defend yourself like once, maybe twice, but we're going on and on and on about this. You know, I think it's a natural, like, human reflex. Like when someone, I don't know, attacks you or tries to shit on you or whatever, that you defend yourself. I think it's a natural little reflex there. Sure, but do it once or maybe twice and then go, you know what? Believe what you want and think what you want. And then stop saying think what you want, believe what you want. Just legitimately move on.
According to plan. Okay? So there you go. Thanks for $5, Professor Paul.
And I appreciate the 5. Thank you very much. Ah, yes, the plan is all coming together. The king texts Andy, a known DM leaker. The fool will then leak the DMs. Okay. He doesn't know. Bless his heart, y'all. He just doesn't fucking know. Movie sign, I appreciate the 5. He's so successful that he wipes down paper plates so he can use them again. And yes, Dave, we have proof. The last time we watched, I think it was Monday. Yeah, it was Monday. He ate the Wendy's, and I saw him take a napkin, and he was wiping off the sandwich. So, yeah, it was part of his plan to get fucking aired and get no reply.
Banana. I need banana.
Oh, goodness. No, this is all a little too dented for me.
Sorry, I'm trying to be as fair as I can, but I'm making this abundantly clear. I don't like Mario Sunshine. I think it's terrible. I actually think that is a game that for some reason they handed...
He said people asked him to play this. I don't know who. I think we might be fibbing a little bit here.
The game to some weirdo dev team that didn't know what the fuck they were doing. They did all these oddball ideas with the water mechanics, with a camera that gets stuck in the wall constantly, with controls that make it feel like you're always running on ice, so you can't ever stop your momentum. All right?
That might be you. That might be you having a problem with the controls.
There's massive input delay in the version I'm playing as well. Like, there's all these problems. Like, I'm not having...
Chiba, I appreciate that too. Big ups on pulling the Flexibitionist Begamon card. The self-explaining of himself is in overdrive. Well, and that's one hell of a self-felting himself.
Any fun. None. Zero fun. You want to know what the most fun is about Mario Sunshine right now? The soundtrack. I like the soundtrack. The soundtrack is good. I like that song. Do, 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 do. I never worked a day in my life. I work more now than I ever did. Like, this job, I worked more doing this than I ever did for any other job that I had previously.
That's fairly true. If you're a good YouTuber, it does actually, I feel, as somebody who has like done both. Yeah, YouTube takes like more like time and effort and energy. But the thing about YouTube though is that's so great is that you get to be really creative with it and you really get to like take your time and come up with like some really cool stuff. So YouTube is definitely a cooler job, side hustle, just something fun to do. Like, and making like content, like that's it's the most fun thing like I've like ever done as far as like this stuff goes. So
Doug O, I'll put it like this. Doug O asked this question. I'll answer it honestly, and then we'll end the morning show. He says, did you always intend to try snaking people online to become more successful? Or did you adjust when people tried to use you? Okay? Let me put it this way. For the longest time, I tried to stay true to just me being alone, a man on an island, leave me alone, let me do what I want. That wasn't good enough for people. People had to keep prodding, had to keep poking, had to keep messing with me.
maybe because you kept acting like an asshole. Crazy Cat, I appreciate the 5. Thank you very much. Big ups. Game is slightly challenging. Phil, how dare the devs do this to me in particular? Sounds like a skill issue. I've never known someone to be more like personally offended by things he shouldn't be taking personally. Honest to fucking God.
had to keep using me for personal gain, had to keep invoking my name, prying into my personal life and business, basically getting into my shit because they would benefit from it, okay? I never...
You shared all your shit, you idiot. You shared everything because it was a fire sale. Fucking everything about you must go for $1. Here's me eating. Here's my house. Here's my significant other. You know, here's this, here's that, here's everything. Ooh, goody gumdrops. What can I do to make a fucking buck? You're the one who showed everything, bro.
Intended for any of that.
You don't get to act like an asshole and act like a moron on the internet and then be like, oh, how dare someone take that shit and then do all that stuff with it.
I just wanted to sit here and stream video games. That was literally it. But
Evoking his name. Right. The bitch is Candyman now, just so you know.
people had to keep messing with me, okay?
Oh, woe is me, I'm the victim complex guy. An endless victim. You know what I mean?
So then, at one point, I had enough. I said, if you're all going to mess with me, then I very much have the right to prod back, to poke my toe into the lake of drama every once in a while.
So you chose the low road instead of the high road, and you decided that 2 wrongs made it oh so right. You're a grown man, by the way. Just so you know.
To get involved with this shit because you're all such idiotic, gullible, incredibly predictable, and easy to manipulate losers.
Gullible as he's crashing out. But we're the gullible ones. As he's fallen for undoubtedly another fucking $2 super chat.
That I know that if I do it right, I'll benefit from it. And it worked. And it worked. And it worked.
Didn't you just quit a whole bunch of games because they weren't making no money? Didn't you just, like, shit on Kick Chat the other day for not giving you money? Which, by the way, I agree with PPP. Absolute fucking sirs for not giving you a dime. That's funny as fuck.
And it worked. So here I am, happy and successful, way better off than I was 2.5 years ago, because I said, enough. Enough of being the person being abused and treated badly. If you're going to mess with me...
Is he grown? Physically, yes. Mentally, you know, might be some stuntedness in there.
I can very easily fight back. And I've done it. And I completely turned my life...
I don't know if I've got the clip of hand over foot, but I've heard it twice now. And each time made me look away from my laptop and go, hand over fist, moron, not hand over foot.
Around as a direct result of doing...
Hand over foot did specifically bother me.
Doing it wisely and smartly. Just be someone who's stupid and gets seen on the internet and gets tons of views and makes tons of money. That's what they want. They actually think that...
Remember though, Toxie, it's all part of the plan. I clearly am just... we don't have the galaxy brain that he possesses, so no, we'll never play, you know, that fucking 5D fucking chess he's playing. I don't think we could ever quite get on his level. I hope to God that he knows what the plan is, because we would never be able to figure it out. So, I mean, at least somebody knows, you know?
It's like a valid, like, career. It's not a career at all. It's just exploiting people for money, essentially, is what it is. You're not actually adding anything to the planet. Okay? And to this day, it continues because these people are so dumb and gullible and stupid. They take the bait, hook, line, and sinker every single time. There hasn't been a single instance that
The only thing I can think of, and this is the only thing I've been able to think of, and this is not a hot take, and I'm positive I'm not the only one that's reached this conclusion. The only thing I can think is when he says it's all part of the plan, is perhaps he does know that all of these things are going to be leaked. Now, he's an idiot. I just don't know to what level of an idiot he is. He's fairly naive, but I don't know, again, to what degree. A lot of these things run on a spectrum. You know, a lot of people have, like, you know, average naivete. Some people have more or less, respectively. But as far as a plan, the only thing I can think of is that he knows that when he reaches out to these people, then they will be leaked. And of course, that's all we've been talking about now for the last couple of days. And so he may get attention from this. The problem, though, is that it isn't necessarily good attention. But I think when you're in this person's position, any attention is attention nonetheless. That is the only conclusion I can think of, is that he knows by continuing to reach out to these people will always be like, look, fucking stupid ass DSP DM'd me. And then it's all we think about and all we talk about, and, you know, for a couple days. And again, I don't really know how that necessarily benefits him. And I don't know if he knows, but this is the only semblance of a plan I can come up with. And it's half-assed and far-fetched at best.
I've tried something and it didn't work. Every single time it's worked. So I know that whenever I need to, all right, oh, listen to this. Someone's going to bring me up. Oh, well, you asked for it. Now you're going to get it again. Here we go, stupid. You're just that dumb. Keep invoking my name, and I keep...
Oh, shut up. You're such a loser. Nomad, I appreciate the 5. Thank you very much. Here's what Phil gained from the King arc. Games, Legos, new toys for his streams, and now cards. Because who needs a second car or, I don't know, self-respect?
benefiting. It's that fucking simple. Okay?
It's gross. It's for this. It's not because they love what they're doing. It's not because for the love of the game or because they're true gamers. It's for this. And this is what it's become. It's not about putting out a quality review. It's not about putting out a quality playthrough or quality stream. It's about...
Oh, I was going to show the clip, speaking of this, where he goes on and on and on about like State of Decay 2 and everyone's a shill and he was real butthurt. I've listened to it twice now. It's absolutely mind numbing. So unless there's like popular demand, I don't fucking care. I don't want to hear about this again. He says it's not sour grapes, and it's absolutely sour grapes, and there's nothing else it can be. And I can't listen to him ramble on and just in his delusion, his like whimsical, narcissistic, disordered delusion. I can't deal with it. But like I say, if everyone's overwhelmingly like, oh my God, yes, watch the clip, I suppose we will. But I've already seen it a couple times. I'm not interested.
Making this.
Oh, Jesus. Landed right on me. I think it's time to run. Oh, my God.
Snake,
Jim, I got crushed.
Die.
Oh, man. That was bad.
Oh, Snake! Snake!
I got absolutely crushed. He landed on me. Damn. What's up, Cyber Elk? 2 of them.
Why are you staring down at the ground if there's giant things like that? Shouldn't you be looking up?
We've got a hostage. We've encountered a new enemy. Requesting backup.
I've seen the rant. I lost brain cells from it. Oh, supposedly he's watching the GTA 6 trailer thing too. So we're going to have to decide whether or not we want to watch that as well, or if we want to skip it. We should probably do that now. Are we collectively thinking that we want to skip it? He's just going to make fun of it and ruin it and talk through the whole fucking thing. So maybe everybody wants to see it on their own. Maybe you guys have already seen it. I don't know, but I have planned to like skip it.
I shot him in his nuts.
Snake, it's gonna be tougher to break
wow.
through.
I didn't know
It
he
might
was
be
there.
best to avoid that area altogether. Snake, what happened?
Oh, this like fucking epilepsy inducing fucking death sequence. I don't know what this game is, but I've straight had enough of that.
In the fucking universe. I
Haven't seen it, don't care what he has to say, watching it a day late. Bunch of people said skip it. Skip it if it's anything like the GTA 6 subscription bullshit. I haven't seen his reaction. Isn't he supposed to be reacting to it today? Or was that yesterday? Am I dumb? I don't remember. I'm sorry. I've been busy the last couple days. I haven't been keeping up with the Snortex as closely as I sometimes do.
Take that shit.
Epilepsy test. I can't handle when stuff flashes like that. It makes me weird. I don't know. I don't have epilepsy,
Get
but it makes
fucked
me
up.
uncomfortable.
Looking for some noodles. And a
It's
compress.
today. Oh, good. I'm
Probably
not
need
as
them
stupid
all.
as I thought. Well done.
Oh, what happened? Oh my God! Did you see that?
What the fuck is happening?
Snake, you can't die.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. We're gonna have to. If he's just gonna die over and over, I'm sorry. I can't. When screens flash like that, it makes me uncomfortable. I'm sorry.
The packs get opened at $50 contributions or milestones of 100, 150, 200. So we would have had more packs if we had someone do 50 rather than a whole bunch of people working together. But it's still, dude, I'm happy with what I made on this stream. That's crazy. Of course, this is a good stream, right? Okay.
A good stream. Thanks, Popeye. Great job.
All right, so we're gonna do 2 packs.
Not like you talk for a living or anything.
If we can get 10 more bucks, we'll do 3 packs. If we get to 250, we'll do 4 plus the bonus pack of shiny treasure. But we need more support right now to do it, okay?
All right, I'm rebanning 220. He can go fuck himself. He's already talking shit, so suck my fucking ass, you piece of fucking human fecal matter. Get the fuck off my stream and don't ever beg to come back because you're my bitch. Okay.
Didn't you say you unbanned him the other day? Why would you unban him? Sounds like you need his money, so it sounds like you are the one that is bitch. He is the one who is cuck, maybe, but you are the one who is bitch.
Oh my God, he's drinking gin. Yes. Tonight on the late stream, okay? It is Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster Endgame. We're actually going to do the final side content, meaning we're going to do the Star dungeon, which is actually quite challenging. You need to have multiple parties in order to actually do the Star dungeon. Where's Kat? She was taking a shower when I was on break. She had just gotten out of the shower. So that's where she is. I have no idea what else she's doing today. It's up to her. She cooked like crazy yesterday, so today's her day and we'll do whatever she wants. There's still this back here.
Oh, wow. You let your servant have a day off. That's real nice of you, man. You're a good dude. You're a good dude. So I believe those were the clips that I had for the last couple days, like leaking of the DMs and all of that. So let's see if there is part, 27,000 of the crash outs that we are basically getting like fucking daily. Give me 1 second. We're going to go and hang out with Raw Philipper and see what he is getting into today. Should have quite a bit of skip juice, so that'll be nice. Bear with me. I'm trying to get all of this set up for us so that we can watch all this together. There we go.
Good morning, everybody. And just like that, it was Friday. Can you believe it? It's the end of the week already, and we've got a hot one on today's Level 1 podcast because today is the day when I will react to Grand Theft Auto 6's extended reveal, which Rockstar put out yesterday afternoon. I have not seen it whatsoever. It is 26 minutes, 48 seconds long. I'm going to give you an honest first-time reaction right here on the show. So if you're here for that, you're in the right place. And then, of course, today is also the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4 beta. It has finally gone open if you didn't pre-order the game, and I'm excited to check that out as well, being that we have not played Call of Duty game in many, many months. Hoping this one is good, especially with my newer setup of equipment and surround sound. It hopefully will hold up and be something that people actually want to watch. And of course, we'll get caught up on everything. The status of each playthrough, 2 of which we're nearing the end of, the playthroughs that have ended, new playthroughs that are going to begin, and more. TCG, yes, we'll talk about everything on today's show. It's going to be a big, huge, cumulative episode of the Level 1 podcast to get everybody caught up. But of course,
I didn't realize it was a 26-minute thing. Holy fuck. So we're not going to go time and a half here. Because it's gonna take him an hour to get through this. I thought this was going to be like maybe 5 or 10 minutes. So whatever it is that he's reacting to, it takes him at least like twice as long to get through it. I would fancy a guess this is probably like the only thing that's going to be done today. So we're not going to go at 1.5 speed. We're going to attempt to still try to build the skip juice if we can. And we'll try to see if we can get through this as painfully or, well, as unpainfully, least amount of pain. Oh, I can't even use I drink as an excuse. I've just screwed up my words. Oh, well, fuck it. We're doing it live.
Of course, everyone's just going to be saying GTA, GTA. So we will get to it.
Please no on GTA. I'm going to skip as much of it as I can, I promise.
But don't worry. You're in the right place if you want to talk about games and fun, so sit back and relax.
We're not in the right place. We should actually avoid this place if at all possible. There is no fun here.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for a week-ending episode of the Level 1 Podcast.
Oh, God, it's so dented. All right, I will skip the intro because it's like just so ass. Can't handle it.
1 Podcast. If you're right, we've done so much together. We had so much great fun. And now it's time for an epic cloud burst of sun-setting madness here on the Level 1 Podcast. If you're wondering why the lighting looks like it is,
we don't. Nobody wonders.
It's because my background lighting, I decided to do something a little interesting.
Is it interesting? I don't think it is.
I wanted to kind of have it almost like a sunset look, like almost like on a beach, because, you know, GTA 6 is set in Vice City. So I set up this lighting, and then I started recording. I'm like, why do I look blue? None of the lights here are blue. But it's just how the camera works, is if you have a backdrop that's like orange and yellow, white light appears blue on camera. So it looks like I'm staring at a blue screen, when in reality, I'm not. I'm just staring at my normal screen.
You don't look blue. Nothing does. Are you colorblind, sir? You may not be okay. Do you smell burnt toast?
If I were to change the background color, I'd look a little different. So I guess I'm just going to look like that today, a little bit bluish, but I guess that's okay. So I hope you're all doing well. Hope you enjoyed the week. What a week it was. I can now confirm YouTube must have flipped the switch on the view count changes. If you're not aware, we talked about this either earlier in the week or last week, that YouTube is changing the way that counts work.
And thank you for the 220. I appreciate you. Between GTA, the schedule, and the cards, decisions. No decision. It's a tie. They all suck.
Views work as they're counted on videos and streams. It used to be you had to watch a video or stream for around 30 seconds, and it had to be an engaging view, meaning you were watching continuously for 30 seconds and you weren't clicking around, okay? If you watched for 30 seconds, then it would count as a view. If it didn't, if you clicked around or if you just closed the video, it didn't count, which is kind of ridiculous because someone did see the video just because they didn't sit there for 30 seconds. They did watch it to see what it was. Well,
yeah, but you didn't do work. If you can't hold someone's attention for 30 seconds, then you suck and your shit sucks and you shouldn't get a view. If you can't hold someone's attention for 30 fucking seconds, then no, you don't deserve the view. Crazy Cat, I appreciate the 5 big ups. Wait, he admitted he's crazy? Very late, but about time.
Well, they changed it. Now, anyone who watches a video for any length of time actually counts as a view.
Well, thank fuck for you. Maybe you'll get an extra 63 cents a day in that YouTube check.
To give you some perspective on this, all right?
I don't want perspective on this. Fatal, thanks for being a member for 8 months. I appreciate you. He's looking pale and sickly like an Ozempic ghoul. This is winning, I guess. Correct. This is success, and this is winning.
Which is pretty crazy, the change and how it can affect things, okay? I just want to show you how big of a difference this has made. You ready? Let's take a quick look. So here's my...
No, we don't have to...
My videos from the last 24 hours. It says that Metal Gear Solid 4 Part 1 has 2,400 views already. It was Part 1 and you got shit on, so that's not surprising. This is what's blowing me away. The Final Fantasy, previously, when I was uploading Final Fantasy 6, the parts were getting 100 to 200 views tops within 24 hours. Now they're only 12 hours old, and they've literally doubled in views. So what this tells me is pretty easy to figure out. Because I make long-form gameplay, a lot of people do click on the video, they do check it out, but they don't just watch continuously. They'll skip around until maybe they find
Your analytics should have already told you this. And your analytics should have already told you that nobody wants hour-long, unedited, boring-ass silent chunks of you playing a video game. Sorry, sir. Maybe that worked 15 years ago, but you have to put more effort in than that now.
the moment that they like and they
And if you won't do it, don't worry, honey. Somebody else will.
watch, or maybe they'll skip around and say, all right, nothing in this one, I'll go to the next one. They're still watching. They're just not sitting there and watching the entirety of the video because it's raw gameplay.
Sir, my brother in Christ, YouTube pays you a certain dollar amount per 1,000 views. It's essentially like if you worked at a job and you made $20 an hour. It would essentially be like you make $20 per 1,000 views. And I guarantee you, you're not making $20 per 1,000 views. But you have to hit 1,000 views, sir. Like, let's say you made like $8. So for this little video here that's got 612 views, congrats on your 425, man. And then YouTube takes 30%, and then 20% needs to go to the tax man. So congratulations on your pack rip video that's 17 minutes long that you made fucking $2 for, bro. And that's if you're making $8 per 1,000 views, which I don't know. I'm not in your analytics. You are paid per 1,000 views, sir. Stop it. You're stupid. You're embarrassing yourself. Why are you even showing people these ratty, awful, unedited, long-winded, long-ass, boring fucking videos? Stop it. Take a day off and go learn the fucking platform. You're an embarrassment.
I mean, I don't make edited content.
And you should be. Gee, golly gosh, maybe something new that people haven't already watched. Like, you've already done this shit, you idiot. You played this shit on a live stream, and then you want people to what? Come back and watch it later? Why? Why would people watch it twice? Good Lord, how did these people get through it once without a fucking full frontal lobotomy? Like,
I don't make long-form video essays that's going to engage and hook you and you're going to want to watch the entirety of the thing.
well, gee, it sounds like maybe you fucking should, eh? It sounds like maybe you fucking should.
I get it. So I just want you to think about how many years YouTube has said my views suck, when in reality they
Oh,
don't.
there's no way. Yeah, like I say, Ben, $20? Yeah, no fucking way. Yeah.
They were just cheating me of views because they didn't count a view as a view. They basically wanted their entire YouTube presence to be like a TV station with engaged viewers, when in reality, certain kind of content
He's trying to signal the dents to click on the videos and then off. Yeah, this is click on the ads part 2.
doesn't work like that. Notably, gameplay doesn't. So it's kind of messed up that they were basically making me look horrible for years. At least
No, everyone sees how lazy you are, and everybody still sees it now. Anybody who's good at YouTube, they're just now rewarding you, I guess, for laziness. So big ups YouTube, question mark.
now, I would say it's at least representative. What I used to do back in the day, this is a long time ago, I used to always say, if you upload any gameplay video and it's not getting around 300 to 400 views in 24 hours, basically no one really cares about it, right?
Trust me, that's still true. These videos here are pathetic.
So that's how I would judge. Now it seems like even the retro playthroughs are getting over 300 views in 12 hours. So there you go. But anyway, thanks to anyone who watched Metal Gear Solid 4 as of yesterday. As you can see, part 1 did pretty good. Part 2, not so much. But maybe it's because, oh, God. Oh. Well, now maybe I know why. Anyway, so that playthrough will continue. It was a good one yesterday. I actually enjoyed starting up the game. And, there you go. But anyway, thanks to anyone who watched Metal Gear Solid 4 as of yesterday. As you can see, part 1 did pretty good. Part 2, not so much. But maybe it's because, oh, God.
Oh, his ass is hanging out.
Oh. Well, now maybe I know why. Anyway, so
That's pretty good.
that playthrough will continue. It was a good one yesterday. I actually enjoyed starting up the game. And, I'll give you guys an update on all the different playthroughs that I'm working on in just a moment, so you know exactly.
Why are these thumbnails for your videos literally just stills from the stream? Really? You're not even going to make thumbnails for the video? Really? You just use a fucking random screen grab? And look at these angry fucking faces on here, too. Gee, I think I know why no one's watching these. There's a scary, balding, angry man in the fucking top corner.
Where we are, because some are about to complete.
400 views is about $1 to $2. It's gotta be, right? For this dude especially. So what, instead of making fucking 36 cents off a video? Like, what, he's making double that? Yeah, man, like, big ups on the buck.
Some have completed. Some are starting up, all right? And I'm sure you're going to want to be caught up on everything that we're doing. Cool? Is it Slop? Thanks for £2. And he says he likes the intro. Yeah, I'm well aware that there's critics of the intro, but then again, there's critics of everything that I do and say that,
hey, Try J, big ups.
Everything sucks, so I don't care. You know, it's about the people who are here to be positive and fun.
Oh, come on, dude. The intro sucks. Some of the stuff I do sucks. Like, you really just got to stop being, like, so, like, aggravated about it. There's plenty of stuff I do that sucks. And big ups, you pulled the gain side. Begamon card, one of the chase cards. I love that when he tried to fuck up that thumbnail and he added that muscle to that thumbnail a few months ago. That shit was so good. So Phil is now whining about 200 plus views, approximately 200 plus views, because he can't hold hundreds of viewers' attention for 30 seconds straight. Sire, do you not see the issue? No, he doesn't. He thinks that as soon as you click, you should get a view. And I guess YouTube has now decided to reward that laziness. So good for him. Fatal, I appreciate the 3. He might get more views, but no one will stay long. He doesn't care. He just wants the money.
And have a great time. It's not about the people who are just here to dump on everything.
I have a theory as to why he has shit thumbnails. He's lazy, Lumix is MIA, or both. Mostly both.
You focus on the people who like you, not the people who don't, right? So thank you. That's
I don't know. You focus an awful lot on the people who don't like you.
A $2.71 super chat to start off our stream. I appreciate that. Is it Slop? Thank you so much. And then it looks like we had another $2 Canadian super chat from Kyle Riley. Excited for GTA 6? Shoe shops with live capture. What? Shoe shops with live capture? What does that mean? I have no clue what that means, but thanks for $1. A shoe shop with live capture. Okay. I'm confused.
Well, it doesn't take much.
Anyway, good stuff. So thanks for the early support. So notably, let's actually go ahead and just get this out of the way. Today,
money, give me some money. Are we counting begs? I'm ready. I'm ready if we're going to count begs. All right. I'm ready. Let's do it.
If you enjoy my content, please support it.
There we go.
There's tons of ways you can support DSP Gaming.
Oh, tell me about them. I'll be sure to count up the bags. Here we go. And
if you're
1.
on YouTube, you can do a super chat,
2,
a super sticker.
3.
You can now do jewels. If
4.
you're watching on the app, there's jewels you can contribute to the stream, similar to bits on Twitch or kicks on Kick.
5.
You can become a member. You can give memberships. All
6.
that's greatly appreciated and helps the channel. If you're on Kick, you can drop some kicks on
7.
my way, or you can become a sub
8.
or give some subs to the channel.
9.
We are down subs tremendously.
10.
We have not had many or any people gifting subs significantly in about a week and a half.
11.
So we're down like 80 plus subs on the channel.
12.
It'll be great today, especially for all of this content that I'm going to put out to get some subs on Kick.
13.
You could tip me via PayPal. There's a link
14.
in the description of either stream, or you could use the tips command in the chat. There's an exclamation point tip to get the information on how to do that. All this is greatly
16?
appreciated. We have support milestones. If we hit $100
Oh,
of
boy,
support,
we're just gonna keep
I
going.
open a pack of TCG cards at the end of the stream. We have 5 different TCGs we're currently opening, but we've had Yu-Gi-Oh! On the back burner the entire week and haven't opened Yu-Gi-Oh!, which is fine. I'm kind of using that as like the backup, but we've got other ones in contention. In fact, what I might just do today is just do a clean poll to determine what TCG we will open on this stream, okay? So what's in the running? One Piece Royal Blood, Dragon Ball Super Fearsome Rivals, Pokemon Journey Together, Disney's Lorcana Attack of the Vine, all of which are great TCG sets. The art is great. I like the cards. We've already gotten hits in most of them. The only one we didn't get a hit in, well, we didn't get anything in Journey Together yet. We've had hits in Lorcana, just not big ones, okay?
Yeah, slow down from all that begging and fucking take a sip, fucking sleazy asshole.
So, let's get it out of the way. Let's do the poll right now to determine what we will open on this stream. Multiple sets, we're nearing the end. Like Dragon Ball, we're more than halfway in. We're only 6 packs away from finishing One Piece. Lorcana, we're getting a good chunk into. So, all right, let's do it. What's up, King Michael? Good to see you this morning. Let's do some polling. Okay, which TCG should Phil open on this stream? Personally, I think they're all good. And we're in a situation where I think they're all pretty quality. So,
Toxie, tell me you saw Philly at the chocolate bar. I saw it on the Kino clip. It was weird.
Jade, how are you too? Good to see you. Jade's going to be here for Call of Duty. Sounds good. I hope it's good, right? You got to hope that Call of Duty is going to be good and not suck. Seriously.
We got to hope that you're good and that you don't suck.
Okay. Let's get this set up to get all 4 options.
Come on, Grandpa. Come
Enjoyed
on, Grandpa.
all the cards that we've been doing this week. So please vote in the chat if you haven't yet. Let's get the votes going for some TCG today, okay? Cool. All right. So, Queenly Snake did 500 kicks and says, you're more experienced at TCG than me. What would you say is the biggest TCG as an asset advantage over stocks? None. That's ridiculous. Thanks for 500 kicks.
Wow, rude. Excited for strip clubs in GTA with live capture.
Okay. So let's get some nice support going for the
Boobies, ew, girls are yucky. And we've got bag number 18. That's a paddling.
stream today. Kyle Riley now did a $2 super chat. Says, are you excited for strip clubs in GTA with live capture? What do you mean with live capture? I don't even know what you're talking about.
You're live streaming
I
it,
think
you
you're
idiot.
spoiling. Don't spoil. Is live capture some kind of a feature of the game? Stop spoiling. I'm literally going
because you're
to
live streaming it, you idiot.
watch the extended reveal in moments
Stop being a tard right now. Stop it.
and react to it. You don't have to tell me about it now. I don't even know what you're talking about. Stop spoiling. Okay. So hope you guys are excited for today. Let's get through some housekeeping stuff. Let's talk about the current playthroughs I'm doing.
Why do we have to take care of housekeeping stuff? There's no housekeeping, sir.
Let's talk about how they're going.
These are customers. These are viewers. These are fans. These are watchers. These are not employees, bro.
Continuing next week, what's not. We'll talk about the new games from next week that I'm interested in trying. And then we'll get to the TCG stuff, and then we will get to the GTA. Okay? Cool. So currently, what are we working on? What are we getting to the end of, and what is starting up?
Oh, you got nothing else to fucking talk about, do you? Why are you here? Like,
We finished with Super Mario Sunshine this week.
he wage quit it and rage quit it, actually, so kind of a little bit of a twofer.
Yes, that's right. I beat the entire game. Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
Right. No, we played about 8 hours, and here's the truth of the matter. I've already played this game years ago.
You suck at it and you're a big whiny baby. And I think someone, Iron Cook, offered to pay for it, and then you pissed him off, and then he stopped paying for it.
And suffered through it. I don't like it. I think I've made it a bunch.
Fatal, I appreciate the 3. Imagine going through life scared of boobs, hot girls. It just, he's an asshole.
Clear to everyone. I don't like Sunshine. I think it's the most unpolished, unrefined, not solid Mario entry. It feels wonky. The controls feel terrible. The camera
You're unpolished, unrefined, and wonky. Move on, Grandpa.
is awful. There's a lot of problems. Okay.
We know. Oh, God, do we know? We're not talking about the game.
I just don't like the game. Now, I offered to play it again if people wanted it and would support it. They did not. I just want to make that abundantly clear. The streams were doing slow. We had to turn it to a night stream this week because there was no way that I could play it as a daytime stream with all the new releases coming out. And immediately, everyone just sat there trolling me, yelling that I suck, and no one supported the stream. It ended up being the slowest stream of the week. And therefore, I said, I've had enough. I'm not going to sit here and torture myself playing the game I've already beaten and I know I don't like if people won't support it. So I quit out. So then everyone on the planet who
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, Iron Cock will be back. He gets too much attention, and he loves it.
wanted to see me rage at this game started freaking out and getting upset, but I don't care because, you know, that's not what it's about. It's about me making content that entertains an audience enough so they'll show up and engage and support it. And if they won't, I move on. That's my methodology. It works. That's what I've been doing now for almost 2 straight years. That's why things have gotten so much better around here. I'm not subjecting people
Then if everything is getting so much better, why are you justifying it so fucking hard? You quit this game fucking days ago, dude. Let it go.
to content that they don't want. Therefore, we don't waste time. You know, my time is
Good.
incredibly valuable.
It's not.
People want me to play this game, do this project,
No, they don't.
do this video.
Lies.
I got to do what people want. Just because there's a bunch of eternally online losers out there who like to see me rage at a game doesn't mean that that's worth my time, because they never actually support my content. They're just there to try to content farm for themselves, and I don't care about their content because they're fucking losers.
Yeah, why don't you go message some more fucking randos at 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning and then talk to me about fucking eternally online losers? I'm sleep 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, bro, so.
Leeches. So fuck them. They get nothing, and we're moving on.
Yeah, we're getting all this nothing right now, dude. You've been giving us not even gold dust. We've been getting bars of gold off of your stupid ass for days.
And doing other positive content. No more Super Mario Sunshine because people didn't support it, period. Okay?
Yep, put your foot down, man. Like you are the big boy. You are the big masculine man in charge.
And that's the truth. If these people were smart, they would realize they get an endless content farm if they would just support the content that they can make content out of.
No, we get one anyway. Nope, we don't have to give you anything because you're actually more fun to talk about when you get less. You're just insufferable when you get more. Why would we give you more? How about no?
But they're too stupid to understand that. So
Oh, yep. I don't understand. It's not like he's gonna keep crashing out or anything. Mario's over, right? So he hasn't crashed out since Mario, right? Hasn't given us any gold dust since he quit Mario. Surely not.
they don't support, and then they don't get the content that they want.
Oh, trust me, we're doing just fine over here in Detractor Land. Promise.
Fuck them.
No, thank you.
Okay.
Hello, sir?
All right, so that's the end of Mario Sunshine, but what about the other playthroughs? Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced. We are this close to finishing it. We actually did all of the new content in the game. That's right. There was entirely new mission structures based on these new officers that you could recruit. Each one had their own individual plot line, and then there was one overarching final plot line that actually was very interesting. So we actually have completed all of that content, and now all that's left is the story conclusion, which is there's 16% of the story left. Likely we're going to finish it on a late stream next week. We have one already scheduled. Okay, I believe that is, let's see, Sunday night. We're going to try to wrap it up on Sunday night. Now, if we don't finish it on Sunday, that's okay. We can still do another stream of it, another night stream later in the week to wrap it up. We don't have to rush to finish the last 15, 16% of the story, but I'm assuming it's not going to be that long to beat. So we'll see what happens, but we'll play it again Sunday night. It's been an awesome summertime playthrough. People have really enjoyed it and supported it, and I appreciate that. We're going to wrap it all up probably Sunday night. We'll see. Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster. Well, the good news here is we have had an amazing, absolutely amazing time with the game. It has had great attendance and support all the way through. And it's not even always the same people supporting it, which is great. Because, you know, when you get a playthrough like that, you're like, oh, there's one person who supports it. And if they don't show up, it's a bad stream. Hasn't been. There's been a good variety of people showing up and supporting that playthrough. And I appreciate that.
Wow, I'm so glad to know that you're making money off of it. That's great, man. Don't know if you should be sharing this with your audience. Seems kind of weird.
So here's the deal. Here's what we got left. We have to unlock the final magic, which means we have to grind a bit. We have the optional magic tower, which is the toughest thing in the game, in my opinion. And then we have the final dungeon, the final boss fights, the finale, and the epilogue. The finale segment, the epilogue and all of that, okay, takes a while. All right, it does. It's a lengthy ending. The final dungeon is lengthy. The final boss is insanely lengthy. And the epilogue is also lengthy. That's why I'm thinking we probably can't wrap up this game in another stream. I just don't see it. I think it's going to take 2 streams to beat. So we have one stream scheduled for Monday night, where we're going to do the grinding to get all the magic unlocked and do the magic tower, and then probably start the final dungeon, but we probably won't finish it. Then we will likely do a second stream of it, where we'll do the finale, we'll take our time with it, and if we have extra time, we'll just do like a chill with Phil segment or whatever. So probably 2 streams to wrap up Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster coming next week, okay, starting on Monday night. Amazing playthrough for the record. Really enjoyed it. Can't wait for more. Dark Souls 2... Scholar of the First Sin. Now we're into the second DLC, the Old Iron King, or Crown of the Old Iron King. We're only about an hour into the DLC, but we got pretty far. And I think what we need to do now is we got the item, the key, the stake, and you have to go and like power the second lift. And I think that lets you get to a new area with more stuff. I don't remember how long the old Iron King DLC is.
It's okay. I don't remember being interested in this. Let's just move on a teensy tiny bit.
So you all just...
We're going to end up, unfortunately, having to watch him do some of this thing for Grand Theft Auto, I'm pretty sure, but I'm going to try as much as I can to get us through it.
Sat there spamming nonsense for 21 minutes, and no one could give me the useful piece of information that the stream was titled wrong on Kick. Well, I will say thanks, Orange Kush, for eventually getting around to it. That's nice of you to finally have a brain cell firing and helping me out there. That's pretty impressive that it took you 21 minutes to say something.
I'm so happy I don't have to go through life like this. Like, just being real right now, I'm so happy I don't have to go through life like this. This must be, like, truthfully, miserable.
Anyway, let's continue.
It is, Jenkins, it is. I'm going to do everything I can to get us through it.
Let's continue. So, Metal Gear Solid 4 looks like it's a one-to-one translation, meaning, is it higher resolution? Yes, but none of the textures have been improved or upscaled. There's no new gameplay elements, okay? It looks like it's just Metal Gear Solid 4 again, which is fine because there's been no way to actually play Metal Gear Solid 4 except on PlayStation 3 or, of course, emulation for over a decade. The last time I played the game was in 2013, and there's been no other way to play it again. So to finally be able to play it again after so long is cool. It actually, to me...
We're saving the skip juice. We've got plenty of it. What we're doing is there's some 26... Is it a trailer? Is it a... What are we... What is he watching? It's 26 minutes of GTA 6, and it's going to take him an obnoxiously long time to do it. It's going to be awful. So I'm going to... We're trying to hold the skip juice. We're trying to save it.
It feels kind of like a new game.
We've got about 50 minutes of it right now. I'm trying.
Much like when I started playing Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced, that also felt like a new game to me because I hadn't played it in 13 years. So it's fine. It's good. I'm having fun so far. The crowd was engaged and seemed to have a good time with it. So we will continue with that playthrough next week as one of the main games on the daytime streams. Okay? Cool. Today, obviously, we're starting Modern Warfare 4's beta.
Big ups, Cato. I love messages from the future. It's pretty bad. Oof, I bet.
I don't know about this. I've heard mixed things. Some people like it. Some people absolutely hate it. Okay? I don't know anything about it. I haven't even seen footage of it yet. I will be using my gaming keyboard and mouse here on my PC. I will be using my headphones for the first time in many, many months with the surround sound enabled. So we're going to see...
Why do we care?
How I feel about it. And here's the thing. If you guys stick around after the podcast, and if you engage and support this stream, I will play it again on Sunday. Because I like Call of Duty, at least being variety for my rotation. I enjoy, especially the early days when it's not a tryhard's game yet, because no one knows what they're doing. So I would like to play it. But much like earlier this year, I'm not going to force it on.
It was a Netflix 30-minute extended gameplay trailer, so it'll be like the first mission. Oh, he's going to actually play, or we're just watching someone play. I didn't watch it. I assume that's why it's 30 minutes. Okay, I appreciate you, Mr. Fantastic.
If you guys don't like it, I'm not going to continue with it. Does that make sense? So if we play it and everyone hates it and everyone says it sucks, and no one wants it, then I'm not going to play it again. All right? And I'll even have to be skeptical about buying the game this year if no one wants Call of Duty. It seems like modern Call of Duty, everyone just is like, wow, this game is terrible. So I don't know. Again, I don't know anything about it. I haven't played it yet. I'm going to give it my own honest take today. So let's see what happens. Okay? All right. So, that's what's going on with the current rotation, okay? So today, it is the Modern Warfare 4 beta, and tonight, Friday Night Fights. I think tonight we'll play Marvel vs. Capcom 2 again, because we did that 2 weeks ago, and it did really, really well. Like, we got good comp, and the gameplay was great, and people loved the stream. So I think we're going to do that.
Plus, I can only play it on Friday, because it's the only day Jax Raxer will come give me my guaranteed money.
Tonight, and it should be a good time. Next week will be a balance, okay? day streams will be balanced between Metal Gear Solid 4 and Dark Souls 2. There's also going to be more Modern Warfare on Sunday if people like it today. The night streams will be a balance between Assassin's Creed and Final Fantasy VI. Once those wrap up, I would like to try this Resonance: A Plague Legacy game. Although it's hilarious, I've heard nothing about it whatsoever. Are you aware it's out? This is exactly what I said earlier in the week. Absolutely no one even knows this game exists. Okay? That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny to me that it's supposed to be the next game in the Plague Tale line of games, which was very prominent and popular at one point, and no one even knows this game came out yesterday. It's not being talked about in gaming circles. It completely got buried by Modern Warfare and by GTA's announcement. So no one is talking about this game at all. So we're going to see if I have time maybe next week to try it. It is a Game Pass game, and it is the next Plague Tale game, but, you know, I'm not really rushing to play it considering no one's talking about it, and like one person has asked me for it.
Have you checked anything other than Twitter?
So there you go. Let's see what happens. And if we have time to play it and check it out next week, we will. I'm totally okay trying to
You know, there are websites on the internet that go beyond YouTube, Kick, the Hub, and Twitter, right? There's a bunch of other places you could go to get information about games.
On like an iStream or whatever and see if it's any good. Okay? New games next week, there are a couple. One I'm very interested in, one not so much. So first, I believe on Thursday, Blood of the Dawnwalker is coming out. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I wasn't impressed by the trailers. Now the reports are coming out that the game actually is poorly optimized everywhere. On consoles, it can't even run above 30 frames or 40 frames per second. Everyone's like mocking it. I don't know how it's going to run on PC, but honestly, it just doesn't look that good to me. It's kind of like a wannabe Witcher almost. So I don't really know if I want to play it. I think I want to wait and see what the reviews say, see what playing.
Ooh, we get Halloween on September 8th. Oh, I'm playing that shit.
Control Resident, which I'm likely playing. Silent Hill Townfall, which I'm definitely playing, and more. So this is...
Oh, Silent Hill as well. They go by too fast on Kick for me to read them.
No one with a brain gives a fuck about those two idiots. And let's see here.
Couldn't control himself there. They were both fucking shitty things.
So, how's everything...
What's your King's Tax at, man? 13 bucks?
...going with TCG? Well, admittedly, I had a pretty darn hot week last week between opening a box of...
Oh, no. If I have to hear about the fucking fake God pack again.
Dragon Ball that had an incredible amount of hits inside, getting a great hit in One Piece, pulling a God pack in Mega Dream EX Pokemon.
Ugh. I don't want to hear about it anymore. Oh, my God.
All right. That was a pretty tough week to match. But this week, I got basically the top card in the next box of Dragon Ball that I opened, worth $286. Then I opened the latest box of Japanese cards called Storm Emeralda, and I got basically the top hit in that box worth $600. Okay?
I'm with you guys. I love you guys. I want to skip this. So we'll do this. We'll do it like this. I can try to skip all this card nonsense. We're going to end up watching more of the GTA 6 stuff, though. We can't. I think if we skip everything, I mean, I might as well just go, okay, guys, glad we hung out today. It was fun. Let's do it again tomorrow. So you guys have to we have to come to some sort of a consensus here. Do we want to try to skip the cards, or do we want to try to skip GTA 6?
So I'm on a tear. But then what happened is things slowed down.
Maybe he won't go on about this very long. Maybe.
All right, what do you mean? It's not that support has slowed down.
It has. Faking tips left and right.
It's just that the card openings have. You might say, well, how does that work? If you're getting the same...
Speed it up at least? Fair enough. We'll go 1.5. We'll go 1.5.
Support, how are your card openings slowing down? Well, it's very simple. The way that it works is based on not only milestones, but also the size of contributions. So what's...
Kato, you're watching it. What do you think? Should we skip the card nonsense and suffer through more GTA, or just kind of hold off to skip the GTA?
Happened in the last week.
I'm kind of thinking, I'm kind of with you, Movie Sign. I think GTA is going to be worse.
A few of the people who are coming by and doing big contributions, like the people who are coming and dumping a bunch of subs on Kick, or doing big, 5,000 kicks, or doing a giant $50 super chat, they weren't around this week. Okay? They didn't come around. However, Other people stepped up and supported the content just in smaller amounts. So it still added up and we still hit milestones. I'll give
What about the $120 tip and the $180 tip? What do you mean? Those aren't small amounts.
you an example. Most of the streams this week, we hit around $200 of support. If a $200 stream is based on small contributions, it means we're going to open 3 packs of cards. If you're only opening 3 packs, 2 streams a day, that's 6 packs a day. By the end of the week, you haven't even opened a box of cards. Do you see? Now, if someone comes into the stream and is doing $50 contributions, okay? Let's say 3, 4 people do $50 contributions. So in the same $200, you're opening 8 to 10 packs. Do you see the difference? So now you're doing, instead of 3, 8 to 10 per stream, at the end of the week, you're opening 2, 3 boxes. So that's been the difference, is small contributions versus large. That's the only difference. Everything else this week has been doing very well. So I want you to understand that, because people are like, oh, that's crazy. He hasn't opened many cards this week. You're right. Outside of very early on in the week, there was...
Because your grift is dying, and we can all see it. When you said there's 5 different boxes we're opening right now, yeah, because none of them are popular anymore.
like one big burst of support at the beginning of the week. It's been slower, but it's only slower for the size of contributions. It's been fine. And I want you to understand that is the key to success, is that to have enough people who like what you do, who will come by when you're doing something they're interested in, and will support it at that time. So there's people who will only come by when I'm...
Correct. Now, can you do it without asking for any money? That gets really tricky. You have to come on here and you have to show up and you got to do this every day. And then you have to be nice and not ask people for money. I know it sounds daunting. It must be a Herculean task in your eyes, but I promise if you did that, your shit would go better.
Playing fighting games, and they'll support those particular streams. There's people who will only come by when I'm playing a retro playthrough they're interested in, like, ooh, he went back to Metal Gear Solid 4, I'll support that. Or, oh, he's playing Final Fantasy 6, I'll be there just for that. And I appreciate that, because it's not always just about 1 or 2 people coming by and dropping bombs. It's about everyone working together to keep this whole project alive, right? I've been here for 18 years because all of you have supported me in droves at the times when you were enjoying the content. And I know with the variety of content that I put out, it's not always going to be at all times, right? There's going to be times when people are gone for a while, and then they come back when I'm doing something that they like. And I appreciate that, and that is how it works. Trust me when I say that's how it was by design. I always knew that being the jack of all...
Can you guys taste the salt? I can taste the salt and the cope. There's copium happening here right now. That's what I taste. Pure copium.
All trades and master of none would mean that I'd have a lot of people coming in and out at any time, and I would see some people sometimes and not others, and that works. Rather than just being, oh, the guru of one style of game, and then I'm reliant on just that kind of game, because then I'm reliant on the industry, and if the game is popular or not, that's going to determine my level of success. If I cover everything, now it's dependent on me and my ability to entertain you with a style of game or
And yeah, you can't do that, sir. Honestly, you'd be better off to just stick with a genre.
content rather than it being...
And it better be something like real fucking easy. Dude, play the games I play. They're pretty easy. You can talk a lot. You don't really have to like super think. I'm still off and on playing like trading card sim. Not very stressful. I enjoy it. I'm 150 hours, I think, into like Pal World. I think I'm almost done with it. Question mark, I think. You can do that. I'm playing Schedule 1 right now. Really fun. So again, pretty docile. You don't really have to fight anybody or anything like that. I don't know, Pal World may be a little bit complicated for you, but do like some sim stuff. It's pretty mellow. Right now, I'm just like growing weed and selling it to people in Schedule 1 and just running a fucking card shop. Just do like easy stuff. Just stay there. That's your little zone. I know, because I play the easy stuff.
Based on if it's popular in the industry. Does that make sense? I hope so. And so, Starshine Radiance, I know, for example, Starshine Radiance says, I'm going to try to make the next Final Fantasy. No promises. Life makes me sleep very early compared to usual lately. I hear you.
I do remember that night stream when he was playing Card Shop Sim, and he looked legitimately like physically tired. I have an embarrassing amount of hours in that game.
Not everyone can make every stream. I get it. And hey, if you could come by after the fact and watch on demand, I appreciate that too. That also helps me out. All right. So thank you.
Hello Kitty Island Adventure. There you go.
So here's the deal. This week has gone well. We just haven't opened many cards. Like since earlier in the week when we got the Dragon Ball card at the very beginning, and then I revealed that I had opened Storm...
Like RE4 or RE9. Well, first of all, he should stay away from my Leon because Leon belongs to me. So he just shouldn't play those games. Anyway, leave those for me.
Emeralda and got the $600 hit. We have literally got...
Can't even play Pokemon without hand-holding. I streamed a few of the Fire Red ones because I'm familiar with the Gen 1 Pokemon. And yeah, it was bad. It was really bad.
No hits. All week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, nothing. Okay? But that's okay. That's fine. It's not the end of the world. In fact, it's perfectly fine. We are eventually going to get hits. We are going to get back to opening more packs, and that's cool. All right? Understand that. Now,
you have to just wait a minute, you guys. I can only buy so many of these God packs online and slip them into these boxes without you guys realizing it. So just slow down, okay?
today, people have voted. They said they want more Disney Lorcana Attack of the Vine. Sounds good to me.
Which box is it? I can't accidentally grab one that they don't know I have. Hello Kitty is more complex than you would think his brain would pop. I don't doubt this. I don't doubt this. I thought he'd enjoy Pal World. I'm loving Pal World, and it was clearly too complicated for him. So honestly, I'm not surprised if Hello Kitty would just blow his mind.
There's gotta be.
He gave Schedule 1 a shot on his birthday a couple years ago and couldn't get through the fucking intro. I'm playing the shit out of it right now. I quite enjoy
Gotta be
it.
a better kind of stand where the cards won't wobble like that, because they've already fallen a few times, and like that's frustrating when they fall over. There's no way to keep them in place. Like there's nothing to lock
Well,
them
if you'd hold the fuck still and quit bouncing around back there like you're made of flubber.
in place. I wonder if there's
Hold still, dumbass.
like a stand you can get with holders that will lock and stuff like that. I don't know. Anyway, so Lorcana, here we are. I believe we're more than halfway through the box. In fact, taking a look at what's left, let's see. 3, 6, 8. We have 8 packs of Lorcana left, okay? I'll be honest with you guys, I like this pull better than the first one. We opened Reign of Jafar about a month and a half ago, and that box had like nothing. It was just regular cards and nothing special. This box has had some nice looking hits. They're just not worth a lot. The most valuable card I got is Mushu, $9, and I got 2 of them. We're not really getting anything of any kind of value or special. Like the Mushu card doesn't even look good. It's just a kind of a normal card. So I'm hoping that in the 9 packs that are left of Attack of the Vine, that we're going to get something nice. There's no guarantee that we're going to, all right? But I hope there'll be something in there. This is what we'll be opening on this stream. So please support the stream. Let's get some footage.
What's wrong with Mushu? I want to say something here, but this is all giving me PDF file undertones, and we're just going to move on.
Let's get some momentum going. Let's get some milestones hit. Let's lock in to open Lorcana on this stream. All right, let's go. Queenly Six says,
Is that a beg? Think that was a paddling.
how many packs would 4,000 worth of support? 4,000 kicks? 4,000 kicks would be $40. So that wouldn't even be a guaranteed pack. 5,000 kicks would be 1 bonus pack.
That's a
And then
beg.
it would add to the cumulative milestones, which start at 100. So 100, 150, 200.
I'm going
so if
to
you did
20
4,000
off
kicks,
that.
that would actually get us to a milestone. Let's see. Would it? If you did 4,000 kicks right now, we'd be to 60. So no, we wouldn't get to a milestone yet. The first milestone is at 100.
So give me more money. More!
So there you go. Okay. So Lorcana on this stream. That means we will not do Lorcana on tonight's Friday Night Fights. We'll purposefully do a different one. We'll see what that'll be. Maybe we'll save One Piece for the Assassin's Creed stream since it's Pirates with Pirates. We could do that. I guess we'll have to figure it out. But Lorcana on this stream, and let's hope for some hits, okay? Cool. Now, you might say, well, what's next for TCG? You know, I don't know.
I don't know. You guys aren't paying for any of this shit anymore.
Because at this point, we have a ton of Pokemon left. We still have Dragon Ball. We still have a box of Yu-Gi-Oh! We haven't even touched. So I'm not really thinking about buying new TCG right now. But the truth is, I had a good experience with that Game Nerds website. We ended up getting the Dragon Ball cards in less than a week. So if I wanted to order from them again, I could. And I'm seeing that they have some pretty good cards in stock, including One Piece, Dragon Ball, Pokemon, and more. So I might order from them once some of the stock starts getting low, and then get a variety of cards. In fact, they have cards of the likes of which I haven't even seen available other places. So we'll have to see, okay? So TCG stuff's been going well. People have been asking me, would you do other content of TCG? For example, someone said, maybe what you can do is like once a month, do a special video that goes through your collection. And it could even be an offline video. It doesn't have to be live streamed. Like literally just film
He's not going to film an offline video.
your top 20 cards, explain what sets they're from, take a look at their current values, and, you know, basically just go through it like that. And I was like, I could make it members only. I have no members only content right now, but I could. I could actually have members only content because now they fixed memberships on YouTube. If you're not aware, they actually have it where memberships are priced properly. In order to get a membership, you actually have to spend money, not 4 Argentinian cents, but actually like several dollars like you're supposed to.
You realize I could get a membership to your channel to get that content for like $5 and then just rip it and stream it and show it to everybody, right? My videos get thousands of views. And I'm not even a like huge YouTuber or anything on this channel. So you realize I could, for $5, I could show the entire Snortex. So you're not going to do it anyway. And you know you're not going to do it. Just saying, I could. I won't, but I could.
To get a membership on YouTube now. So there's no more fake memberships, which is cool. Now,
No, I could give you $5, like legit or whatever, though. I don't know what it is. And I could go and I could watch it and I could rip it and stream it and edit it and make videos out of it and show the Snortex. I could show the entire Snortex for $5. So you're dumb.
free membership is valued properly. So people would actually have to buy a real membership at a real value
Only one person would have to buy a membership. Me.
to get access to members only content. So maybe I could do a monthly members only roundup of, you know, what's going on with the Wall of Fame.
I don't know if it's $5. It could be $3. It could be more. I just assume that the memberships used to be like all $4.99. So I don't know.
TCG stuff. I'm thinking about it. I could do that maybe. It is almost the end of August. So maybe I could even film a video like that on my day off tomorrow and we could put it up as special members only content. All right, I'll think about it. Maybe I will do it tomorrow. Because there's a few things I'm doing tomorrow. I'm going to try to set up a special sound effect for jewels. So when jewels drop on the stream, it sounds different than the generic sound effect you're hearing now. I'm going to try to see if I can get some animation set up for autumn. Because obviously, you know, middle to late September, autumn begins. And we'll see how that goes. You know, so let's see. All right, let's see how it goes. Queenly Snake, even though you're dropping those single kicks, I can't count them towards the stream because they have to be 100 or more for me to be able to count them. You have to give them in contributions of 100 or more, else I can't add them together to see how much you've contributed. So you can drop those and they'll help me, but I can't count them towards our goals or you know, milestones, just so you know. Okay. Cool. How are the war wounds that Jasper caused? Mostly healed, but I have scars, and a couple of them itch, and it sucks because they healed fine, but, you know, scars tend to do that, and I think it's going to take a long time for them to fully heal and go away and, you know, stop itching. They're a little annoying. Whenever I shower, my chest itches. I'm like, oh, it's annoying. But outside of that, it doesn't, you know, nothing hurts or anything like that. So, okay. So we covered the schedule. We covered TCG. The only other thing I think that we need to talk about, all right, is basically DSP tries it, because now we actually have multiple options of things to do, which is good. It's good to have choices, right? I have 2 ideas for next week's episode of DSP Tries It, okay? Idea number 1 is there's a new chicken and waffle sandwich at Chick-fil-A. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think I'm going to like it because I don't like the idea of sweet with savory. I don't think that the chicken and waffles combination really works. And I think it's going to be a messy sandwich, and I don't like messy food. So I'm probably not going to enjoy it, all right? The other thing is, the only other new thing that they have there to tie with it is a s'mores shake. And my Chick-fil-A isn't closed, so if I order a shake, it's going to show up melted and gross, so I'm not going to get it. So if I order Chick-fil-A with this chicken and waffle sandwich, I don't know how good of an episode it would make. It'd probably be just a sandwich and stuff I've already had before. The other thing is Burger King apparently has now revamped.
That's what I was going to say. They still haven't healed yet. Yeah, if it hasn't healed up yet, he's healing slow. There's something wrong with him.
Chicken nuggets. They're completely new and different. A new product now, basically. A new version of their nuggets. And I was thinking, what I could do is a new episode of Then versus Now, where we can compare classic Burger King to the modern. And what we can actually do is try 3 or 4 items from the past, plus the new chicken nuggets. So maybe the Whopper, the classic chicken sandwich, fries and onion rings. You could do the half-seas thing. The double bacon cheeseburger, which is what I used to get when I was young all the time when I went there, and then the new nuggets. And we can try each one and see, are they still good? Are they worth what they charge for them, etc. Okay? So that could probably be a pretty good episode, but I'm curious what you guys think. Would you turn out for that episode? Would you like that? Or do you have another idea? We have to come up with the idea by Monday, because Monday is basically when I'm going to be doing the next DSP Tries It, okay? So let me know your thoughts. And thanks in advance. If anything is new, anything going on, I would love to know if there's anything new with food to do, okay? By the way, CHMF...
I mean, really, it runs the gambit. Bleach, cyanide, arsenic.
3007 did 1,000 joules about half an hour ago, and I missed it because the jewel pop-ups are kind of different. Thank you so much, CHMF. I want to count that towards the stream because that is significant support. That's about $5 of support, so thank you to CHMF. We're now up to $25 of support. All right, guys?
Ooh, $25. Look out now. Big spender.
Thank you so very much. Please, let's get some support rolling in. Let's get some milestones hit. Because here's what we're going to do. We're now going to react to the GTA 6 content. And while I am reacting to this, I am not going to do any shout-outs. Okay, I want to make this abundantly clear. I'm not going to do any shout-outs while we are reacting to this.
Don't worry. You ramble on for an hour without checking your fucking donos. You're fine.
It's because I want to focus solely on it and give you my thoughts on it. Okay, now, once it's done, all right? Once it's done, then I will do shout-outs for any contributions that you gave while I was reacting to it. Fair enough? Okay. So we have a couple super chats that just
I mean, we don't have a choice, man. You're going to do what you're going to do.
came in. Assassin Gamer did a $5 super chat and said, excited to see your reaction to GTA 6 Extended Look. I watched it yesterday. It looks good. Going to be a busy November. Thank you so much, Assassin Gamer. That's our biggest super chat so far. Excuse me.
I think at this point we do have over an hour of skip juice. It says here like 50 minutes. I was hoping for a little bit more than that.
And then I got a $2 super chat from Darkside Harry Johnson. A BMW CEO is in chat trying to give you a car. No, he's not. Thanks for $2. Okay. All right. Are we ready to start with our react? I know you guys have been waiting a half an hour, 40 minutes for it. Let's get to it. I saved a lot of time for it.
Yeah, it's going to take a long ass time.
All right. Here it is, everyone. The big reveal of GTA 6 from Rockstar. It's time to live react to it and me to give you my honest thoughts. Let's go.
Yo, crackheads!
Terrible. Wow. Awful start.
I guess they know we're coming.
All right, that's the block right here. Be cool.
For the record, yes, I'm well aware that it's been announced that this is only going to be 30 frames per second, apparently on all platforms.
Everybody called it. Who said it?
And even on PS5 Pro, which should run well, it's only going to run at 40 frames per second. And people are, oh, that's amazing. No, it's not. It's pathetic. Literally every other game on the planet now runs at 60 frames. It's unacceptable that this game's only 30. That's just my take. Sorry.
What?
All right, let's see how much of it we can skip because you all voted to skip it. So let's see. Where are we? 50 minutes. So let's go to 40 minutes. He's still going to be watching it, obviously. Yep, still watching it. Go to 30 minutes. Oh, there you go. There's a nice face for you. Okay. Let's go to 20 minutes. Fatal, I appreciate the 8. Thank you very much for that. Maybe we'll get This Is How You Don't Watch out of the GTA trailer. Okay, we're still watching it. Let's go to 10 minutes. We're fucked here, you guys. Oh, it's over. Okay. Not bad.
Cast of GTA 5 because I don't think that
All right, we got through it. We got through it, guys. Hooray!
Trevor or Michael were meant to be likable characters. Maybe to some extent, Franklin was, but they're not. They're actually like likable, even though they're criminals. I think that they're actually pretty likable characters, and I think the plot is very interesting because now I'm questioning who are they really? You know what I'm saying? Are one or more of them federal agents, or you know what I'm saying? I'm feeling like there's something going on underlying that you're not made aware of right away. Because I don't understand how you could go from smash and grab 7-Eleven robberies to being high-profile security. There's something going on there, but I don't know. But honestly, out of everything that I just saw, my one criticism is that it's 30 frames per second. It's not immersive to be at that frame rate. It's just not. We have now been playing games at 60 frames for an entire generation of consoles and PC forever, and to ask us to take the hit and play that game at 30 frames is a huge step back. And the fact that this game has been in development for over a decade, they had time to make it run at 60 frames. I'm sorry, it's just not good enough, in my opinion, graphically. I appreciate the attention to detail. I like how the environments look when you pause the fucking video. All right? But I'm flabbergasted. So, for the record, it will be around 40 frames per second on PS5.
Jenkins, big up. I appreciate the 5 pickups. We did it.
Pro is what we're being told. So it's solid 30 on PS5 and Xbox, 40 on PS5 Pro. But what the hell? The 30 frames is gonna kill me. Like I said, it looks so immersive. And I'm gonna want to compare locations in this to Vice City. I'm gonna want
this from the guy that fucking can't play the GameCube fucking Mario game, right?
Oh, are we at the same place, or is it similar? We crossed the same bridge that was in Vice City and stuff like that. But the low frame rate makes it feel like it's not. It's a game. You want it to feel like realism, and it can't be when it runs on such a low frame rate. I'm sorry. That if anything, that's my one criticism. Okay, everything else looks great. The gameplay elements look good. There's some new things they added in there that look pretty interesting. I like how you shot the tire and the car actually flipped immediately, which is what would really happen in real life, not what was happening in previous GTAs. You shoot the tire and the car like wiggles and still drives. Like no, you're driving high speeds.
Movie sign. Thank you for the 2. Good call on the skip. Big ups. Big ups to you guys.
Your tire, you're screwed.
We got through it together in like 12 seconds. It was great.
I like that there's new wanted elements. That was nice. But I'm not sure. I like that there was a good variety of like new things, like driving in the Everglades and stuff like that. Looked pretty cool. And looks like the side activities might be a ton of them, so that's good too. And the plot. I'm interested in the plot. Like I'm very interested. I want to see how it's gonna develop, how these characters are gonna develop, what's gonna happen in the plot. I'm invested already. Just watching that 25 minutes, I'm invested in what's gonna go down in this game. So I guess we'll have to see once it comes out. But I'm definitely down to play it. Don't pre-order it unless it's like the day before. There's no reason to pre-order the game. They're just gonna hold your money and invest it and make bank on it. That's really stupid. Why would anyone pre-order a digital-only game? I have no idea. But if there is that, they are claiming if you pre-order, right, you get there's some bonus or something you get. So do it the day before. That's what I'm gonna do. I'll pre-order like the day before. But all right. So now we have shout-outs to do because a bunch of contributions came in when I was reacting to that. Let's look.
Let's see how much a bunch is.
100 kicks from Rebecca's hourly rate.
$1.
And another 100 kicks from Rebecca's hourly rate.
$2.
So that's all the kicks, correct? I want to make sure I got those. All right. Then,
yes.
DSP Glazier did a $2 super chat and longer cutscenes than Metal Gear Solid 4. I'm sure it's going to have incredibly long cutscenes, but I'm sure it will also have tons of open world gameplay and stuff, so it'll be the proper balance, I feel. Starboy, thanks for $5. Screaming at me to unban your account during the stream is not the way to do it.
$9.
You know how you can get unbanned. 6 Hybrid, thanks for $2. AAA graphics with a budget Netflix movie plot. Maybe, maybe not. I mean, we just got a little taste of it. So I don't know really, how in-depth the plot really will be.
We are at $11.
I was hooked by that plot. That looked interesting to me. Let's see if there were any jewels. I don't know if there were, but I got to refresh my screen. There were, but they were a small amount. Like, for example, we had Reckless Biscuit with 5, Martin Shortbus with 5, and Reckless Biscuit with another 10. So thanks to those who dropped jewels. Let's see here.
Still $11.
Beaver Bother did a $1.50 tip, says movies run at 24 frames per second. That has nothing to do with immersion. We're not watching a movie. We're playing a video game, and the video game is trying to emulate real life and make you feel immersed in it. Like, they want you, in this game, you can tell by the hyper-realism of the graphics, they want you to feel like you're really in Miami, Florida. That's what they want you to feel like. But if everything is choppy around you, you're not in real life. Like, my life, I can see it high frame rate. I'm not choppy. So I know it's not real when it's choppy. I'm sorry, there's no defending the low frame rate.
Maybe it's your fucking potato internet, bro.
So someone just tipped $2, says this showcase is for casuals, but there's a lot of details in the previews on the new systems and mechanics. Sounds insane. Also, Rockstar said the main story and side content will be 80 hours. Your choices affect how the story progresses. It's made for repeated playthroughs. Interesting. Cool. Thank you for $2, anonymous tipper. That's the biggest tip of the day.
$13.50.
What is this song? This song is too happy. This song is
The song is too happy.
way too happy. It's like a Muppet movie song or something. What is going on? Assassin Gamer, thanks for $5. They ask, could you get the $100 edition so we can see if it's worth it and showcase everything that it includes? I know you normally wouldn't get it. Yes. For this game, are you kidding me? For the amount of content I'm going to get, the amount of support I will receive.
Remember when he shit on it? Remember when he shit on the like $100 version and told you that you were stupid if you got it, but he's getting it. I just want that noted for the record. He shit on everybody for that.
Everyone who's going to be watching me play it, I'm definitely going to get the better version of the game just on that premise so that we can see everything that's offered. So absolutely, I will do that. Thank you, Assassin Gamer, for the support. We're now at $51. Thank you, guys. Starshine Radiance says, what's
$51. Look out. No way.
interesting is it isn't GPU issues, it's actually CPU bottlenecks. That's interesting. I mean, that is interesting. I mean, here's the real interesting thing. How long till the PC version comes out? Because everyone has to buy it on console because that's all they're offering at launch. How long till...
Blah, blah, blah. Is GTA saving the business yet? I don't think so. Looks like he made $18 off watching that trailer. So, yikes.
No, I don't see. People person says he hopes it's not too much of a movie game like Red Dead 2 was. I'm not feeling it.
Are we going to play a game or what are we doing? Come on, my guy. Hello? Sir? I guess the happy song wasn't okay, but I guess this shit is for us to listen to. Sir?
I guess
hello?
we'll just have to see when the game comes out. But it looks, to me, that's a positive. I watched that and I'm like, I'm not disappointed. I'm not upset. Lots of great story. Okay, well, we have covered GTA 6 thoroughly now. That
Yep. Dexon, I appreciate the gifted sub. Thank you very much.
was the major focus of my podcast. Now what I will do, let's open it up to just hang out.
Oh, Q and beg. Why? It's after 1 o'clock. Just start playing the game, Grandpa.
Q&A for a little bit.
Oh, you're gonna get shit on. I forgot. Is he playing that? The hell's he playing today?
And then we're going to jump into Modern
I don't know.
Warfare 2. Excuse me. Modern Warfare 4 is beta. But let's
Oh, Modern Warfare. Okay.
see what you guys have to say. Anything else you want to talk about? Let's see. Actually,
Hey, Griffey, I appreciate the 2. DSP, the ultimate hypocrite. Eventually.
W9 says Elder Scrolls 6 is right with GTA 6. No, it's not. Elder Scrolls 6, I hate to tell you, tons of people have lost faith in Elder Scrolls now that Bethesda has put out stinker after stinker. They just, why would you trust Bethesda to be able to make Elder Scrolls 6 good when they can't make a game that's good at all? Starfield was atrocious. Atrociously underwhelming. Just a bad performing game. So, now all of a sudden you forget that and you think that they're going to make Elder Scrolls 6 good? No.
He would do anything not to play games. I know. He should have started the game 10 minutes ago, but we're going to do Q&A till 1:30.
Thoughts on tax sprint being a perk instead of baseline? I don't play GTA, or excuse me, I don't play Modern Warfare. No, I'm not playing Star Wars Zero Company. I want to play another game where I mash buttons and I just beat the whole game. It's so easy. It's just lame as shit.
I think you need more of those games. Like, desperately, I think you need more of those games.
I haven't played the Modern Warfare 4 yet. I don't know.
That's true. He does want $50 to end the podcast. That's true. Ooh, look at that chair going.
Orange Kush says Wendy's new CEO Bob Wright has publicly admitted to chain compromise ingredients, quality, and cut corners to save money. Okay?
Look at him shaking.
I mean,
good lord.
He didn't need to admit it. It's undeniable.
Queenly Snake sent 500 kicks. What does Diapergate mean?
Just eat the food. Thanks for 500 kicks. I don't care, but thanks for 500 kicks. Not going to address anything that you say like that. It's garbage. Thank you. They have tried the chicken and waffle sandwich at Chick-fil-A. It's not even that special, but the s'more shake's okay. I think we might do nuggets. Excuse me, they're not McNuggets. They're chicken nuggets. I think maybe at some point I'll do Arby's. And I could try sandwiches I used to get at Arby's, or at least their modern versions, and see if they're any good. GS4 and this Master Collection 2 just seems like a straight port, meaning they didn't add much in the realm of features or any kind of tweaks, but it does have, upscaled graphics. Darkstalkers, no one plays it. That's the problem. Like, I own the collection that has Darkstalkers in it. No one plays the games, so you can't find any competition. It sucks. Jade, we are doing Lorcana today on this stream. People voted for Disney Lorcana, Attack of the Vine. We have 9 packs left. No, 8 packs left to open. I hope we get some hits in that set, seriously. We had hits, but they're all low value. I hope we get some good.
Oh, boy. This is going to be a rough 15, 20 minutes.
The Switch Online subscription plan. And we looked at them, and they looked pretty decent. But I've never actually played a Wario game like through. I've played them casual. What the hell is it called? Virtual Boy? For like 10 minutes. But I've never actually played through a Wario game.
Oh, God, that Virtual Boy shit. That shit was so dented.
So, I mean, I would do that. If anyone wanted it, it's a classic platform. They're too lengthy, and people find the gameplay boring and repetitive. Yeah, I don't know anything about the Escape from Titanic game. Someone brought it up. I don't know if even if it exists. Continuing and finishing Assassin's Creed, Final Fantasy VI. We got Halloween, we got Wolverine. Outside of that, there's other possibilities too, like this new Plague Tale game that's on Game Pass to check out. So we have a lot of things to do. We don't have time in the schedule to try random games. We just don't. This is the time of year where sadly those random games get missed and skipped. It says, is your PSU working perfect? Yeah, haven't had a single problem at all with this PC. in any of those things since the PSU was switched out. My cameras don't turn off. My capture device doesn't flicker on and off, screwing everything up. We've literally not had any problems. So the PSU seemed to be the core root cause for many of the problems that I've had with this PC in the year and a half that I owned it. And now it seems like everything's been resolved. So the PSU was the bottleneck of the PC. Anything that has an 80s soundtrack, you know, and has such a good variety of 80s music too. Okay? 8-6 reveal. Please support it right now. Let's get some super chats. Let's get some kicks. Let's get
Oh, we're gonna beg some more. Oh, okay. We can work with this. That's a paddling.
some gems or jewels, excuse me. Let's get some subs. Let's get some memberships. Let's get a tip via PayPal. Let's get a good variety of support. Let's start hitting milestones so we can open those cards at the end of the stream. Okay, let's go. Let's rally. Remember, it's not a lot from a few people. It's about everyone working together, a little bit here, a little bit there, and it adds up, and then boom, we get
the good old if everybody gives $1 defense. Big ups.
some big pack openings at the end of the stream. Let's do it.
You know, if everyone here just gave $1.
Bono's Tecmo, what?
I'm waiting for him to just like start verbatim actually saying that.
What card game? He says he got hollow packs from an arcade machine at Pin Stacks. But what card game? Like what game? What cards? Jade says, can I snipe today in Call of Duty? I don't know anything about this beta. I don't know what's available to play. Remember when you start in Call of Duty, you just have the steady classes, the standard classes, and then you have to unlock later. I don't know what's unlocked. I don't know what level of stuff, you know, if it's any good. I can't make any promises in that regard. We'll have to see how it goes. What I will say is, if we play today and you guys have a good time, and we're all enjoying it, then what we will do is play it again Sunday. So we'll play it today, this afternoon. If you guys enjoy the couple hours I play, we can do it again on Sunday afternoon. But let me know through engagement and support that you like it.
He broke this soon after his YouTube check. More than likely, yes.
I do shout out kicks. I've been shouting out kicks all day that are 100 or more because I can't shout out individual kicks. That's ridiculous. I don't shout out moral support because it doesn't count towards anything. It's bait. Doesn't do anything. Thank you to Pride of Lanarkshire for 1,000 jewels. Thank you so much, Pride of Lanarkshire. That's a $5 contribution. We're now at 64 of support. Thank you so much.
There you go. There's a little bit of money for you. Very good. Very good indeed. Sir, hello?
Okay.
You good? You there? No, we're just gonna sit here and do this and listen to this
Also,
shit.
it's kind of deceptive because
huh?
on YouTube, you can like and then unlike your like. You can actually remove your like on YouTube, which is kind of underhanded, but you can do that. I think the jewels, the only reason YouTube added them is because people are so used to vertical streamers, IRL streamers, streaming and getting those from TikTok and from like IRL streams, and YouTube never had anything like that, right? The super chat system is very different than kicks or bits. So they just wanted something to be the equivalent, despite the fact it's definitely not financially. I'm curious how jewels will perform. Keep in mind, jewels are brand new. They've only been out for about 2 months. I'm really curious how they will perform. And I'm curious how they will adjust because I get the feeling when people realize that jewels basically are way undervalued compared to stuff on other websites, other competing, streaming services, that people are gonna be like, why are we using these, right? So I'm curious what will happen long term. If they'll adjust that. They might adjust for the market. Maybe they just wanted to try it as an experiment, but then they'll realize, ooh, we gotta adjust this, right? Someone took $2 says, according to Rockstar, not only is the main story and side content 80 hours, but they designed it for repeated runs. Your choices matter. There are some details in the new systems and the previews that sound insane. Yeah, someone just said that. We already has said that this is a game that maybe you want to do more than one run. And I said, well, what we'll do is on the original console version of the game, I'll do my first run. Then we give it a break. And then when the PC version releases, I get it on PC and we play it with the much better graphics. And then we do a different run with different choices and see how that affects stuff, right?
Did you just say you're gonna buy it twice? Thought we were supposed to boycott Sony, but you're gonna buy it twice? Okie dokie. And you're gonna get the big Jagundi fucking $100 edition? Gotcha. Hypocrite says what?
Yeah, Pride of Lanarkshire says, I didn't know what they even were. I noticed that I had 1,000 jewels, so I sent them. So yeah, so basically, if you're someone who's on YouTube all the time and you use the mobile app, you probably have 1,000 free jewels, and everyone got them. It was like gifted by YouTube when jewels launched in the last 1 to 2 months, just that no one even knew they existed. So no one's talked about them. I just found out about them and enabled them in the last week, and it does help. Let me tell you, it adds up and it actually does count well towards streaming, but no one even knew they had them. So you may be watching right now and be like, what are jewels? And if you go look, if you're on mobile, in the, where you're chatting, there's a little, it looks like a little present, like a birthday present or a package for Christmas. If you click on that, that's the jewel section. It'll tell you if you have them or not, and you might be able to just have some. Some people say they get them for no reason. They don't even know why. Like, they're still accumulating a few, and they don't know where they come from. How you guys like the song? It's my favorite one. Ministry of Sinid, thanks for 100 kicks. I appreciate it.
Oh, this is terrible. This is just awful.
That they're releasing.
Oh, I think we're out of skip juice. I think that's it.
The
I think
PC version
we
now.
are done.
At all. They're going to save and released later for double profits. 100%.
Oh,
Is
boy.
that Hatsune Miku? Yes, this is the Hatsune Miku song from Roland Bridgecast. They call it electronic piano medium romantic city pop. That's what they call this song. I'm serious.
You're the one playing it, man.
Am I a Vocaloid enjoyer? I don't know what a Vocaloid is. What's a Vocaloid? Never heard of it. Monster OD just sent 1,000 jewels. How much you want to bet Monster OD? Just realized they had jewels because I brought it up. Thank you, Monster OD. That's $5.
Yeah, we already guessed that that's exactly why you brought it up. Great job.
Thank you so much. We're almost to our first milestone, everybody. Let's go. Let's get to our first milestone of $100 before we even start with Modern Warfare. And then we'll start Modern Warfare. We'll play for a couple hours. Let's go.
Oh, we don't hold out for 50. Now we hold out for 100. Oh, okay. All right. I didn't know this. All right.
What we
great
really
job.
need is some subs on Kick because we are way
Oh, that's a paddling.
down on subs on Kick now. We need to start getting subs back. Let's get some subs on Kick today. For God's sakes, let's get some gifted subs.
For God's sake, I need money on Kick. Please, please give me money on Kick. Please, guys. I don't have money to feed my family. Please. I need
I
money
don't know
over on
anything about
Kick.
Dungeons and Dragons games, Matthew. I can't really speak to that.
Good Lord. This is just getting sad. Someone just please give
Pride
this
of
sad old
leadership.
man some money. Please.
Says, as I get older, I have less care for gaming.
This is just getting fucking embarrassing now.
Having watched that Gamescom stream, nothing made me excited. Maybe Metro. Do you feel the same? My fish that are different than the AAA. The AAA companies have now sold out those that have the passion to put out the.
Able to figure them out at all. I wonder who the first person was to figure it out without the guide.
But I think that they are
This
his
is
favorite
rough.
genre of game. It would probably either be sports or like competitive racing. Like I like casualized driving and racing, but I don't like Simstone.
Oh boy. Yes, please explain this. Great question.
Is a recognition of reaching a certain level of achievement, but it doesn't mean it's the end of the road. It's just you're literally marking the mile mark on the road with a stone. Okay, we made it, and now we continue. A goal is something that once you achieve it, you've achieved it, and that's it. You see what I'm saying? Now you can have multiple goals that are different, but you don't really continue on from the goal. Once you've achieved the goal, you've achieved it. The milestone means it's a road that continues on, but you hit that important marker and you want to note it, and that's the milestone marker. See? That's the difference. With games and there's endless new games coming out to play. We are good now probably till the end of the year, no lie. We're probably going to have enough stuff to juggle between now and like December. I feel like we'll be very busy.
In other words, the beg is forever. Exactly. Exactly right. Come on, man. It's 1:30. Let's go. You don't even get 3 hours of gameplay anymore. Remember when the podcast wrapped up like right at 1 o'clock so we could get in 3 hours of gameplay? Now
What's
we
the difference
don't.
between a rock and a stone? I don't know the technical aspect. For me, like when I think a rock and a stone, I think a rock is like a unrefined chalk.
Is this where we are? Sir, play the game.
You know what I'm saying?
For the love of God.
Like jagged edges. You know, that's a rock. A stone to me feels like it's more worn. Like a stone is older. It has worn edges. Maybe perhaps it's rounded around the edges. But that's, I don't know, for some reason my mind, like no lie, when you say rock, I think like a big chunky rock with blocky edges, sharp edges. When you say stone, I think, oh, like a rounded stone. I don't know why my brain does that, but that's what it does. I have no clue
It's called mental illness, man. It's called mental illness. It's okay.
if that's actually accurate. It's just what my brain does.
Can we play the game now, sir? That'd be great if we could play the game. Well, actually, he's going to go take his union-mandated break, so we're still not going to get to the game. We got to wait for that while he sits
Did I
here.
eat today? Yes, I did. I had my usual breakfast.
Oh,
of
God.
the healthier breakfast sandwich and blueberries with a black coffee. Psyops did $2 super chat and says, when will you retire? When I want to. Whenever I feel like I would like to, I will retire. It could be at any moment. However, I love what I do and I don't feel like retiring. at all right now because I really enjoy this as my job.
I still need all the money. You wouldn't believe the amount of Klarna and Affirm payments I have, and I will never be able to retire. I will die sitting in this chair.
And I love hanging out with you guys.
Yeah, right. Before or after you tell them to suck your ass because they're a piece of, what did you say? Human fecal matter? Are we good? Are we done? Sir? Hello?
Do I like gaming or opening cards more?
Cards, but he won't say that.
I'll say this. They both have very enjoyable moments, and
They don't. It's cards, but he can't say that because then he'll sound hella addicted and he doesn't want to.
both have very disappointing moments, right? You could be gaming in a game and having a great time, and then gaming in a game and being bored to tears. You could be opening packs and really enjoying how a set looks, and getting hits and getting a big endorphin rush. Or you could be opening packs and getting nothing but duplicates and you're bored to tears. It's pretty much the same experience, you know? It all depends.
Wow, we're really going to sit here for that $100, huh? What's he at?
To tears. Bored to cards more.
Oh, $74. Okay. That's why we're still sitting here. Got it. Well, I'm here for it. We're here while you sit there and do nothing. So you're live. Just a reminder. You're
Am I
live.
using the Wolverine on PS5 Pro for GTA? No, that controller doesn't work with PlayStation. I'm gonna have to dust off one of my old PS5 DualSenses and get it working again. Maybe I'll have to get a new one. Because the thing is, when you have those controllers sitting around, the thumbsticks get gross. I don't know what it is about the rubber that these people make on thumbsticks these days, but like some of my controllers just sit right there in the entertainment center. I don't touch them for a year. And then it's finally time to play a game, and I go and the thumbstick's like melting. Like, what the fuck happened? I didn't even touch it. How is it disintegrating?
Had my PS5
So we'll have to see.
Had my PS5 for like 4 years, and I still use the original controllers. They're fine. Everything's fine. Nothing's wrong. So,
All right.
I'm not playing a game with it every single day. So, they're fine.
I think it is time to end the podcast.
Oh, it's been time, sir.
Thank you for a great one. If you enjoyed this podcast, by all means, give it a like, leave comments. What do you think about GTA 6? I'd love to hear your direct. Sunday should be great. All right, guys, thank you so much. See you on Sunday for the next episode of the Level 1 podcast. For the record, it's almost autumn. And in autumn, things around here get pretty interesting. New animations, new decorations.
So come give me some money for it.
New vibe. We're not there yet, but we're almost there. I'll see you all soon. Peace out. Okay. So let's get set up, everybody. What we'll do is I'll play for about an hour, and then I'll go on a break. And then we'll play probably for another hour, and then hopefully by then we'll have gotten enough support that we could do a DSP pack rips, okay? So what I need to do is a couple tweaks here because I'm actually going to be using headphones. Can you believe it? I'm actually going to use headphones for something in the first time in 100 years, which is pretty cool.
New vibe. Is it less begging? Is it actually perhaps being a little bit more tolerable? Less boring, maybe?
So let me get everything set up. There we go.
I think the stupidity of him sharing his thoughts about rocks versus stones might have given me a concussion. We all might have gone legitimate, maybe a little bit retarded. It's a possibility.
All right, so I got to remember how to do this, okay? I got to turn my speaker volume all the way down. I got to turn my speaker volume off in the app so that it doesn't play, okay?
Okay, Grandpa.
Virtual surround FPS game mode. So now I'll have surround sound. I'll be able to actually hear people like walking around me in the game. Then I have to go to the game audio and I have to set it so that it will play.
We don't need the play-by-play of what you're doing, man. I assure you, we don't care.
Through the headphones.
We don't care, man.
By doing it this way.
We don't care. I can't tell you
Monitor
anything
and
I
output.
care less
Yes.
about.
So I think now, I should be able to hear the game audio.
Wow.
Through my
cool.
headphones. Let's confirm that. I do have to use the restroom quickly before we start, but I just want to make sure that everything's working. I haven't done this in 100 years.
Oh, I don't have 100 years for you to figure it out. All right, that's going to do it for me. I can't anymore. I thought maybe I should know better. I do this all the time. I go, okay, well, the podcast is over or the morning show is over, but like, you know, let's watch him play like fucking 10 or 15 minutes of the game or whatever, just to see like, you know, how it's going. But no, we can never just jump into the fucking game. It has to be this long, arduous, tedious fucking task that just like, I can't fucking deal with. So anyway, I appreciate everybody hanging out today. I don't believe he's streaming tomorrow. We'll hang out some other time soon and shit on him some more and make fun of whatever it is going on in the Snortex. I appreciate everybody hanging out with me today. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe. I invite you to sub to the channel if you'd like to. Don't have to if you don't want to. I'm not your mom. I don't get to tell you what to do. Big ups. As always, stay toxic, my friends.